Ooh, Yeti. Keeping that bitch right there. already, man. Already. Everybody in this bit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like a bit. Man, my drink. I got my blunt. Gotta make sure my shit straight. What's up with it, y'all? Goddamn, I gotta get my drink. Shit. What's up with it? Already. Um, I appreciate y'all for coming back fucking with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, Today topic gonna be it's domestic violence to you know shorten it up, but not just domestic violence, bro, but why people scared to speak on it until it get what I'm saying out of control or until somebody dies, somebody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking from the audience's perspective, but on my own, because shit, you know, I was guilty of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't too much I ain't gonna understand when when people talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know more about why people scared to talk on it. You know what I'm saying? Like because me, if something going on like that's that crucial, you would think somebody gonna speak on it. You know, and when they don't, it lead me to believe a couple of things, bro. Like you cool with it, you know what I'm saying, or what you said is not exactly what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because a bunch of people have told me like you can't really understand why a person stay in a relationship that involves domestic violence. Like it's easy for us to be like, man, y'all should leave. If this was me, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess you just got to be in that situation to understand, bro. Like sometimes you just can't leave, man. Like you don't know what it be, bro, but it's something. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know what I'm talking about because it's got to be over 90% of the people from where we from too. And I'm not just talking about Denton. I'm talking about the hood, poverty, minorities, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's common, but it's just not commonly talked about. You feel me? So shit, like when it was brought to me, bro, it was crazy, man, because I had already been like, arguing and shit with my lady and shit. So it was funny. And she swore to God, fam, that I brought that topic up because of that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the case. Sometimes it be that women love the men and hope it'll work out. Like it's just, yeah, I know, I know that's true. That's very true, and niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely, bro. Like because if everybody didn't care, then the relationship would not exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas gonna always scream, I don't give a fuck. Girl gonna say the same shit, fool. But we think they will change. We believe them when they say they won't do. That's the same. Hey, that record has been playing since the beginning of domestic violence, fam. I probably said the wrong fucking high as shit, but I'm serious though. Like every time I hear a story, I think I can change that person. Or bro, man, I'm gonna tell you like Joe, bro. Speaking from the kind of nigga I am, Nah, I ain't talking about like on domestic shit. Like I'm a street nigga. Could nobody change me, bro? It's just that we knew what your weaknesses was when it came to us. You feel me? So motherfuckers know when they got something good, fam. Off top. And this is a subject, bro. Like it got so many angles to it to where nobody can get on her and be wrong. You see what I'm saying? But a nigga will exploit that. A female will exploit that weakness on you, bro. Especially when they know they the ones fucked up. You see what I'm saying? People always try to make it like it's women being abused, but no, men get abused all the time. Like not me personally, fam. As far as um the abuse go, like bro, niggas be abused in the mind, fam. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't taking up for no nigga. I'm not taking up for myself, but I'm just telling you my side. Niggas come from a background like we kept everybody not just talking about being steppers and doing this shit. Some of us really was out there. And we traumatized from a young age, fam. That don't give us the right to do the shit that we did. But you always got it in your mind, nobody understands you, bro. And then you always feel like a motherfucker playing with you or you know what I'm saying? Like that's just pieces of what I know niggas and women think. Like some people so emotionally scarred, fam, that they take everything so serious, bro. And it should never be so serious to where you got to punch on somebody or hit on somebody, but it do. You see what I'm saying? Like it just do. My mama was an ass kicker. Now my dad. Facts, facts. I know so many women that's gonna square up and punch on these niggas, man. They don't be giving a fuck. I got sisters, I got cousins, goddamn. I got homegirls, I got partners. I know these motherfuckers gonna punch on niggas, man. When a motherfucker call you and say such and such got into it, oh yeah, she started that shit. I know that motherfucker fool. I know. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's not. It don't give it a right. I'm just saying. Sometimes you understand, like, damn, bro, like, where the fuck you think the word toxic came from, fam? Like, that ain't just no cool ass word to be saying. Like, motherfuckers is toxic, fool, because you want to leave. That should be the best, and that's the best thing for you. But motherfuckers really don't be knowing the person like you know 'em. So when they say, I feel like I can change them, uh, they think you stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like we think you stupid. Like man, that yeah. Thank you, kinfolk. Like with a nigga, with a man, his shit come from his mind, fam. Like what a nigga done seen, what a nigga done been through, and as niggas, we taught to be tough. Ain't no, especially in my family, just crying. I can't remember the last time I seen a nigga in my family cry. Like especially even as kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the type of uncles that's, bitch, we gonna punch on something. And I know a lot of y'all had the same shit too. My kinfolk Jermaine, no, bro, we didn't come from that kind of family, bro. So when we expect everything and everybody to be hard. Like, why you not? What's the excuse? You know what I'm saying? Like, so when it's not, motherfuckers don't understand where you coming from. Like, I didn't have that kind of life you had. I know, so you don't understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not no emotional nigga. Just leave me alone, bro. Like we good. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do what I'm doing when I come back. For I don't want. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers get that in their mind, and then love comes in. Nigga, that's a dangerous combination, fam. You see what I'm saying? And but what I will say in defense to the men, yeah, to the men. Like I said, I'm hot. The relationship 9 times out of 10 is only gonna last if the woman is happy. That has nothing to do with domestic violence. But I'm just saying, it all starts from somewhere. Then it becomes a mind game. So you can't play a mind game with a person whose mind is already fucked up. But they do got coward ass niggas that just do it, fool. You know what I'm saying? But them be the niggas that kill them. Them niggas is cowards. You see what I'm saying? A nigga who will talk that shit like they gonna leave, but really in all actuality, they can't go nowhere because don't nobody want them. They know you washed up. She done already told them who you really is behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And every motherfucker you can't just punch on. Because like I said, this females is gonna fight back. You see what I'm saying? So them niggas, they come from a different angle. And like I said, all of us wrong. I'm wrong, or whoever else have been involved in domestic violence is wrong. But it's niggas and women. But I like to kind of switch gears, the niggas who take it to the point where I gotta kill her, bro. Now we ain't talking about nigga beating a bitch and she fell, hit her head, or a bitch hitting a nigga with a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that. We talking about we into it. You that much of a like your motherfucker, your willpower is that weak that what she said took you past mad to furious. And the only thing you can do is kill her. Now, yeah, I'd have been mad enough to feel like, yeah, man, yeah, yeah, I'd be having a lot like you. I wish I, yeah, but come on, folks. My girl can't do nothing to make me kill her. Even though I done told her a whole bunch of times that I wanted to. Who haven't? But I'm just saying, like, you a different type of nigga to take it to that extent. And like I said, it's a pattern. It all starts at some level, but some niggas start right there. Because some niggas watch their daddy do it to their mama, and they daddy watch they daddy do it to their mama. So they don't see the wrong in it. It's whoever hit me, I'm hitting them back. Nah, bitch, you don't have no say so in this house. Or however they was raised, bro. I ain't talking about them niggas. They learned that. They learned that behavior. The niggas who fucked up in the head were just living life, bro. And they were made to be psychologically fucked up. That way, nothing really makes those kind of niggas happy. Temporarily, yeah, they love you, bro. They do. But a nigga who emotionally fucked up can't love you right, bro. And you can't help him love you. You can't change him. That shit don't work like that, bro. That's why you don't see nobody successful in that shit, bro. If you love that motherfucker, you gotta quit fucking with that motherfucker and be smart about leaving. Because you're not gonna just up and tell a nigga like that, oh, I'm about to go. What you mean? What you mean you finna go? Because the one time I did talk to you, I told you, like, yeah, bro, my whole life, motherfuckers been doing this and doing that, and you finna do the same thing. That's the same story I hear every time. So you got to be like, yeah, okay, I see this motherfucker kind of crazy. So let me slowly but surely get the fuck on. That's how you love that motherfucker, man. Because a nigga gonna get tired of losing, bro, and seek the kind of help that he need, whether it be from humans or whether it be from Jesus, my nigga. A motherfucker gonna change when they ready, bro. And and I feel like motherfucker should let you leave, bro, if you want to leave. It don't always work like that, though. I'm just saying, we just talking. In a perfect world, a motherfucker let you leave, and they do got niggas that will let you leave, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas in jail for beating on their girlfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's hardly ever just, you know what I'm saying? Like that story ain't always what they making it out to be. And but then you got the niggas that kill the girls and they throw it all in one pot. The women, the men, whoever is abusing motherfuckers is this type of nigga. Yeah, all of us cow, all of them cowards, man. Like if you didn't, man, it's still cowards, bro. But you a bitch ass nigga is the one killing. Okay, I told you to log in and do that. But I'm just saying, bro. Okay. Um, I don't know, bro. Like it was, and then a couple people reached out to me. I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, and they wanted to tell a story, but they were scared. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, bro. Psychologically fucking these people up. So you mean to tell me, let's use me? Because if I'm beating up on a girl, my mama ain't gonna take my side, bro. I don't give a fuck if I'm her son or not. You see what I'm saying? So under that same goddamn token, if the girl I was beating on tell her story, my people not gonna threaten to beat her up because I shouldn't have did what the fuck I did, regardless if I'm free or in jail. So the people that's threatening these girls for speaking up or threatening these niggas for speaking up on these bitches, y'all just as bad, fam. So now she gotta live with that shit. And the next nigga who really try to come in and love her, she think he just like this nigga because she can't express to this nigga what happened to her because she don't know who he gonna tell. Then it already got back to this family that you talking about it. So they sending you messages. You ain't got no family. You know what I'm saying? It shit starts up here, fool. Like I was reading, I want to say it was Tasha Gary, bro. She made a post and that shit was way too real. And she was like, everybody want to say they this or they that, they gangsters, they this. When in actuality, nigga, you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to hug you, bro. I mean, women too. You need somebody to hug you, bro. Or like a simple conversation go a long way with a motherfucker, fool. And that's how you be knowing that shit starts in their mind. Don't argue with me, fool. I don't want to argue because I'm already mad. So I'm gonna say the most hurtful shit I can think of. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I know me personally, I can say some hateful shit. So like, bro, like if I'm already mad, don't be mad with me. Somebody literally has to be the level-headed person. And this don't apply to every nigga though. Like I say, you got them niggas that's you just that mad, you stab or shit, whatever how you killing them. Like I say now, yeah, strangling her and all that shit like that, it go for them type of niggas too. Like, but it's rare that you hear like a nigga punch the girl to death. Or, you know what I'm saying? But you hear these niggas running over their girls, shooting their girls, doing all weirdo hoe ass shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Like that shit. Damn, I didn't miss out on her. My fault, y'all. My ticker started working like a motherfucker. Can't play with people's emotions in a relationship. That's real though. You can't. And I don't want nobody to think I'm defending nothing domestic, fam. I'm not. The number at the bottom is who y'all can call. If you in that kind of stuff, bro, man, we'll get to that though. But you can't. Not a person who been already emotionally, and that's where conversation comes in, bro. Because when niggas approach women, most of the time niggas be lying, and they want to, and then they just want to get the opportunity to slide that, yeah, I'm getting money type shit in there, and then take it there. Niggas don't, because who gonna meet a person and say, yeah, man, I had this kind of life, and because I done seen motherfuckers tell that story fool to get laughed at. So motherfuckers don't want to get laughed at, fool. I'm really telling you my real story, and you like, weak ass nigga, and niggas start laughing at you, fool. Yeah, I'm talking about black men. I don't know how it works for the white people, but they don't be under that kind of pressure. You know what I'm saying? But I saw my mama kick major ass, but it made me not want to be involved in it. Me personally, I'm not gonna start it, but if you touch me, facts, 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 bro. Like, and a woman can say that. I want to say a man can say that too, fool. But shit, nah, you can't, bro. Like, it's one thing, fam. Like if a girl punching on you, hitting on you, grab her and push her off you, whatever, cool, fool. But bro, niggas are really going to the argument finna square up. Like, bitch, I'm finna drop some mean goddamn overhands on you type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like nigga for real. Like, yeah, that's nigga, man. Yeah, so a woman can be like, yeah, if this nigga hit me, we gonna fight. But a nigga can't be like, yeah, okay. If this bitch come over here right now and touch me, I'm just gonna wow him. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So yeah, I believe in a woman got every right to say this shit. And I feel like if a woman kill a nigga who beating on her, they should never have to talk to the courts. Should never have to. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? Didn't friends? Yeah, okay. There is a didn't friends of the family member. I know some people didn't want to come on the air and talk about it, but if you really need some help, they got people that'll help you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I really be liking other people that like I don't nigga. I got stories for days on everything, not really on that. Like I didn't thought how every nigga didn't thought I ain't never killed no girl, not no domestic type bullshit. Anyway, um, yeah, I didn't, bro. Of course, like, bro, man, come on, man. If you know me, you know, like, I've always got it, like, bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm speaking from my story too, my nigga. Like, yeah, I didn't been a guilty party. I ain't gonna cap like shit, but like nobody has ever just came up and said, yeah, I got the worst story to tell about this nigga because it don't be like that, bro. It don't be that extreme. A lot of it be true. A lot of it be true. But I don't just wake up and be like, yeah, I'm finna just whoop the first bitch I see type shit. When I'm mad, I'm mad. Yeah, okay, cool. That's how like it took a long time for me to get from where I was to where I am, and I still got that level of anger. It just take to the point where now we can go back and forth, and I'd be like, say, my nigga, if you do this again, this what I'm gonna do. Or put. But I just can't like, bro. It take a lot to get me to that level, like to like, yeah, bro, we finna really just be in this whole punching or some shit like that. But I know people know what trigger you. You see what I'm saying? Like that all come from sharing your stories with your partner, man, your lady, your nigga. You see what I'm saying? But it's never all right. Easier said than done, bro. But it's self abuse too. Like when you know it's not healthy, but you feel like you can't live without them. Yeah, that's probably top, bro. That's top shit, actually. Though that's what I kind of was saying. Like you really get in your mind to the point. You've been with somebody for so long, they your daily routine, and you like, damn, I'm already like 30. I don't want to start over me nobody new, learn them. They gotta learn me. I already got kids. I gotta make sure this person's nice to my kids. I gotta make sure that this person ain't into it with nobody in my family. I make sure he ain't fucking with one of these nasty bitches over here or these nasty niggas over here. It's a lot to process, fool. So you be like, you know what? Fuck it. This nigga got me fucked up. You know, I'm standing up for myself. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So you go from being the scared little girl to nah, bitch, we gonna fight. I might can't beat you up, but I ain't scared of you no more. You see what I'm saying? And those are the women, had they been with another nigga, those are the women that get killed. Never the cowards, never the submissive girls. You see what I'm saying? It's the ones that fight back. The ones that nigga, I'm not no bitch, you got me fucked up. I know you gonna whoop my ass, but they gonna know you was in a fight type shit. And a nigga who not mentally fucked up and really just abusing the bitches because that's where he came from, he ain't gonna know how to take that shit. But then when you the nigga who emotionally fucked up and you say, oh shit, she didn't reach that peak. Now she can understand why I be so angry and how I be thinking when I am mad. It shouldn't have to go to that extent for somebody to understand you, but sometimes it do. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, you see how mad you just was? That's how mad I be every motherfucking morning. You see how long it took for you to get that mad? Try waking up and you on 10 for no reason. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. You don't know why. You ain't finna go talk to no white people about it. You ain't finna get on the chat with your people and talk about it. So you know what you do? You self-medicate. You make up shit in your head, fool. You see what I'm saying? Like, and once you get once your head becomes your peace, the world just be in your way. That's how I look at it. Because it's the world that got me how I am, or how I was, or how you are, or how she is. So the world can only make me worse. Yeah, man, I always say you playing with my head. I guess that's a form of abuse. Yeah, it is. It is. A lot of niggas don't like a girl, especially a black woman, bro. When she on your head, she can say some hurtful shit. But as a nigga, you ain't gonna be like, oh man, that hurt now. You gonna be like, bitch, fuck, but in your mind, you like, damn, that's how she feel. Like, how the fuck she think of that? That sound like something I would have said. Oh, now I'm mad. Bitch, how you nah, how you learn my lingo? She becoming you. And that's the only person besides God you can't beat is yourself, bro. Niggas don't like challenges. Weak niggas don't like challenges. I'll fight with mine every day if I got to. If it's that's how life. We argue, we fight, we doing what we doing, but guess what? She can't make me that man where I'm gonna kill her. Like we argue all the time, but bro, like it's rare that we just have to like bro. But I know my gonna do some punching. I ain't never had a weak girl. You see what I'm saying? Never. So you know what I'm saying? It's so grow up. Some grow up thinking they don't want to deal with it. The rest can't wait to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if that's what you were brought up in, that's all you know. But 10, 11, 12, you in the streets. Some of us by choice, some of y'all by choice, some of us just have to be. The last thing you care about is how another motherfucker feel when you're already in that state. Cool, like the nicest that nigga is gonna be is when he trying to get with you. That's the tip top of his niceness to you, to anybody. And you seeing a side of him that everybody ain't gonna see. And wouldn't even believe you if you said he said some of the shit that you gonna tell him that he said to you. Everything with a nigga is in his mind, fam. A thought can make a nigga dick hard. A nigga see a porno on the motherfucking TV. A nigga ain't even gotta touch himself. His dick on cause his mind. You see what I'm saying? Your mind do everything. So with a nigga, if your mind is twisted and you still gotta survive in society, bro, you a fucked up individual, bro. And I'm gonna personally say to me and everybody else, we should have just stayed by ourselves until we got right. But the worst thing to be is alone. So it's like, bro, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. If you fucked up, like if you, it ain't too many people that get on here and say they ain't never had some kind of domestic shit in their life. Whether you with a black girl, white girl, whatever, bro. Argument, all that shit for because anything you got under control, you don't have to be possessive of. You know what I'm saying? I got a car in my garage. I ain't got to keep going to my garage every 5 minutes to make sure my car is there. I know that's my shit. I know my shit, and I ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my money is in the bank. I ain't got to keep calling making sure my shit is there. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga feel like he finna lose something that's giving him the balance that he thought he didn't found in life, that's what niggas be like. Oh, this bitch playing with me, bro. Blase, blase. Now, pause, pause. Now, if you accusing somebody of something, and that's the reason you get to punching on them or some, yeah, nah. Don't put them niggas over here with us, bro. The niggas who done been involved in this shit. Or bitch, what you talking to that nigga for? Boom. Nigga, what the fuck? Damn, for real? That's that man. I've been a possessive nigga before. Until I like, bro, it's pointless, bro. Like my nigga, just like you, when you ready to do something, motherfucker can't stop you. And it go both ways. Niggas don't own no bitches pussy, fool. They was born with that shit. You leasing it until you put a ring on it. Feel like so she really can do what the fuck she want to do and vice versa, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but niggas don't be insecure. Them niggas don't. Them niggas be broke, fam. Shit, if this bitch find a good nigga, I'ma be on the streets. She take care of me. Hell no, fuck that. Drive, find a motherfucker somewhere, pull a bitch out by her, throw her in the car, be your bitch. You finna love me, bitch. You finna stay here. Nah, hell nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, hell no. Fuck them. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a touchy subject saying as Denton was affected in a major way, losing two women from Denton last year. That we all knew. Yeah. I was hoping I can get those people to put bro, like, man, I can't I can't speak on it because I don't know nothing about it. I just know that I knew both people. You know what I'm saying? And in both situations I didn't know the niggas. So but that's what I'm saying. If I heard the story right, I don't know, bro. That's that's crazy. Yeah, fuck them niggas, bro. Fuck them niggas. I don't even know them niggas, man, but it ain't that crucial, my nigga. Like, yeah, man. R.I.P. to you, bro. That's for sure. That's yeah. So it is a very it's so proud of you because this topic is necessary. It is. And I really wasn't even interested in the topic per se at first because I really wanted to know why motherfuckers don't talk about it. We'll talk about it amongst us, like, man, you know that nigga such and such beat his bitch up last night. Damn, for what? We'll tell a story amongst us, but like, you gonna help this motherfucker, maybe. Then she back with the nigga the next day. So I'm asked my question now is how do you help him? Now I know um every situation ain't the same, but the people that how do you help somebody out of a domestic relationship? I guess that's the best I can say it. Cause I don't want to be the only one talking fool. Cause I ain't the only motherfucker who didn't seen or heard or watched domestic violence, bro. Like, nah, man, I don't know, bro. That shit just I can't think of a time that I ever seen or heard some a woman in my immediate family getting beat on by a man. You know, if a nigga if a nigga was to call me and say somebody hit my mama, like boy, let me tell you, dog. Okay. That feeling you get, that should be the feeling for everybody that you know. But anyway, what I was saying was, if somebody was to call and say somebody hit my mom or my sister, I would be like, yeah, I wonder what the fuck my mama did, or I wonder what the fuck sis did, because you ain't finna just hit them. You ain't finna just hit my cousin Black. You ain't finna just hit Chicago. You not finna, bro. You not finna hit these kind of motherfuckers. So I'm like, damn. I'm gonna ask a nigga what happened, cause you already know once you talk to your people, bitch ass nigga had me fucked up. Pow, with upside his head, frying pan. Yeah, y'all got them females in y'all family. I do too. So I can't really just keep going back and forth about what I know. Like she said, somebody went. Okay, I got guests coming, but let me go. Let me get them in. Let me read these real quick. Take me to Vegas and want me for 3 hours straight. Jesus Christ. Man, if you want to tell your story, let me know and I will send you a link ASAP. Did y'all see what she said, fam? Buddy took away to Vegas, beat her for 3 hours, knocked her teeth out, fam. And that's when she knew, nigga, it was enough because the next step he was gonna kill her. Damn. Nigga take you to another state where nigga know you ain't got no help. A bitch ass nigga can't do nothing to my sister. I don't care where I'm at. To my mama, to my cousins, to my aunt, nothing. You hear me? So he know he would have to take you to way over there where I gotta get on a plane, where we gotta get on a plane to come where you at. Them type of niggas, man. Yeah, but if you want to get on me, like, boy, I definitely try to be the one to de-escalate the situation. When I used to over split them. Yeah, shit, I know. I fucking know. She said I do. I don't know, bro. Like, it took a lot for me too, man. It took a lot. It took a lot. But so like it's just like when you stop, you don't realize cigarettes stink until you stop smoking them hoes, food. Or that's how you know, like when motherfucker don't smoke, they walk up in motherfucker tell you don't smoke in their house. If you do it, they've been gone 8, 9, 10 hours, nigga. You can smoke a cigarette right when they leave, let the house air out for them 10 hours. When they come back, they gonna smell that smoke because they don't smoke. So when you like, damn, you look at niggas, you be like, I can't believe I used to be like that shit. That shit lame in a bitch. Like, that's how that shit is, fool. Like I said, I still got a temper, but my shit ain't nothing like it used to be. I'm not man. So you get to kind of get a taste of your own medicine when you get to you know, talk about shit like that. Yes, if the family knows and hide it because their family. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, let me tell you something. Anything that my mama heard that I did like some domestic shit, like growing up, why you down there hitting on that girl? Why you down there pushing on her? Why you doing this? Why you doing never what happened? Never because it had became a repetitive cycle for me, nigga. No cap. It had came repetitive, nigga, because that's just how I was living. That was my everyday mission. But shit, man, say, man, I'm out here, dog. Man, stop, don't play with me, folks. Like, look here, my nigga. It's always something like it was always something with niggas with me, like or lying type shit. Like I don't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. But you know, like I said, it gives me a taste of my own medicine too. When I get to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, white people finna kill it. Yeah. Say, man, white people be extreme with that shit. Man, white people killing everything with a heartbeat. I was watching a documentary for like a month ago about the dude that put his He put his damn, that shit got in my eye. That shit, he put his kids in like a oil thing. Man, my comments is I don't know what happened when black men held each other accountable. But bro, I would swear I'm like I need one of my admins to join the show, bro, because man, my comments is behind, fam. My fault. Don't make me like I don't know what this nigga talking about. I tell my son when he get older, just have my bond money ready. Ain't no way he losing his shit that he worked over argument. Man, that's so bro. That's what I'm saying. Everybody probably feels like that. But what's the probability of you actually being there when something go down? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure every woman is raising a son to keep their motherfucking hands to themselves. So your son probably got a good temper, he a good carry, he a good kid, but a motherfucker like she get to playing with his like he come home and see his girl in there with a nigga or whatever. What's the chance of him really saying I'm about to do this? That shit is just boom. What's up? Okay, okay. KJ, I need you to send. Oh, never mind. I can do it from my phone because you got the link. Oh yeah, she can't. Okay, but okay, okay. I got a couple of my guests coming in right quick, very quickly.
That shit was just
So
boom.
what is sister?
What's up, brother?
Shit, nothing. Just just talking and
Uh,
shit like I
KJ,
always.
So I just wanted to speak on, everybody from Denton witnessed, the bullshit with Megan, and it was just a year, a couple days ago, that she been gone. But
Look, it's
people
already been a
swore
year.
that
Damn.
she was a battered woman, and oh, she was crying for help. She wanted to get out, but Megan was my A1 day one. You know what I'm saying? My friend for 20 some years. And I knew my nigga was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah,
ain't just him, it's her too. You know what I'm saying? But that was their relationship. They was toxic as fuck.
yeah.
And so, I'm not gonna ever say I just talked to the detective this morning. I had a Zoom meeting with them because they're trying to get ready for her trial or whatever. And I told them like shit, my nigga was obsessive. She was crazy. She'll tell a nigga to leave, but when he leaves, she tell a nigga to come back. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just put it one sided. But I never talked to the nigga when Megan was with him because she knew I didn't like his bitch ass. Because again, I'm her friend and I'm trying to save her from the situation, but she don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm just there to be her friend. Like, you know, I'm gonna talk you through it, and when he do something, I'm gonna be there, and when y'all together, I'm still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But him killing her, he took it overboard. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that, like, how the fuck you go to the extreme like that? You know what I'm saying? I talked to the nigga, like, the fuck wrong with you?
Oh, you
But
talked to the dude that killed her?
yeah, I talked to Xavier. You know what I'm saying? I never talked to Xavier not one day when Megan was with him because I couldn't stand his bitch ass because I knew what he did to my friend. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? While they was together. But after she died and I saw him on a nigga's story or whatever. And so I hit him up like, bitch ass nigga, how you gonna be on here showing your face, living your best life, and you can kill my motherfucking friend? You know what I'm saying? You need to take your bitch ass and go and hide. You know what I'm saying? The fuck wrong with you?
Facts.
So that was the first time I had ever talked to him or whatever. And he apologized and he told me exactly what happened that day, in his words. And
What
I
did he say
believe
happened?
he just said that basically they got into it. And as always, she told the nigga to leave. You know what I'm saying? And so he was gonna leave, but they
Mm.
start tussling or whatever, and he had a gun and she hit the gun. You know what I'm saying? And I believed everything he said until the gun part. You know what I'm saying? Because all the years being her friend, she never told me that nigga had no gun in the house because I would have never thought she would let him have one because she knew he spazzed out all the time. You know what I'm saying? And we always like, she would always tell me, he gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? And I would tell her, like, he gonna kill you out of rage because he gets so mad. You know what I'm saying? It's not on purpose, but the nigga gets so mad, he don't even know what the fuck he doing. So I'm not gonna ever say I was surprised that he did it. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, are you fucking serious right now?
So let me ask you this. So do you know you said that was your first time ever talking to him after she died. Do you think trying to befriend him or talk to him while she was still alive, you could have maybe helped her in a different way?
Maybe so, but with his mind frame, like you a coward ass young ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it might have made it worse. Like you over here telling this bitch all my business, you know what I'm talking about? And
Definitely.
so he never knew until she died. Like I told him, I know everything about y'all. I mean everything. You know what I'm saying? She done told me everything. It ain't shit I don't know. So weird as it can be, like we had a cordial conversation after she
Man,
died, and I really got closure with him just telling me because granted, you know, it's two sides to every story and she can't tell her side. But I know my friend and I know that a lot of what he said was correct. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my friend, they were toxic. And I
yeah,
used to always tell her, like, you finally found a motherfucker to match your crazy bitch, because you crazy. For real. You know what I'm saying? But she loved him. She didn't want to get away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point in time, yeah, like she gets so mad, yeah, she want to leave him. But no, she didn't. Like
yeah.
the day she died, I saw her and she told me everything was gravy. Like he treated me the best he ever treated me in his life. Like everything is A1. So that one argument turned into something that they can never change.
So okay, now she said this is before this is the same day she died, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does that kind of by her saying it that does that give you some kind of even a little bit does that make the do you think that she may have tried to grab the gun? Like if they were cool, like what could they argue about that was so bad to where first of all he had to get a gun.
Well,
So
he said he was getting the gun to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? He never got it. He said he never got it to scare her or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's my only problem with him. Like, and that's what I asked him, why the fuck you have to pull a gun out? Because it would have been a fight like y'all always fight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It would have been over with had you not pulled that gun out. But his explanation was I was taking the gun out the safe so I could leave. She told me to leave, so I was taking the gun out the safe. And then we started tussling, you know what I'm saying? And she grabbed that hoe. But from the medical examiner, all that shit, that's a motherfucking lie.
I heard the
Period.
examiner story. They said, yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah, but
repeat it.
it was
I
like
did,
point blank
yeah,
range. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't believe that. But everything he said up until that, I believed him. You know what I'm saying? He said she worked herself up to a whole goddamn fit and basically told him to get the fuck out. And she always did that. You know what I'm saying? She always did that. But I also know it was a shot to his ego too because they had just moved in a brand new house. You know what I'm saying? So like, bitch, you ain't finna make me get out this house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
who the fuck you think you are? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but you know, and so people that swore she was crying for help, oh, she was a battered woman. No, the fuck she wasn't. She wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they
Yeah.
fought and all that. Like they did. They did. They fought all the time. But still, she loved that nigga and she wanted to be with that nigga. So
Yeah, that's. I mean,
it's you know,
it's kind of comforting. Like it sucks that a person you love had to die, especially at the hands of a nigga. Man, like I don't know him, so I don't give a fuck. But I knew her, and I knew that was your friend. So, but it's comforting to know that your friend went out fighting.
definitely. And so that's why I told him, like, what happened to where you put out a gun? Because I know she ain't finna let you put no gun on her. She gonna fight the
Yeah,
fuck out of you. Like, she ain't no
yeah,
scary ass bitch. She definitely ain't scared of you, bro. Like, what the fuck happened to even get to that extreme? So, like I said, I believe everything he said up until, and I just feel like it was some scare tactic ass shit. Like, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm gonna draw down on you, bitch. You better bow down. But no, and she ain't
She
finna have it,
busting, bitch.
especially
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
especially
hey
because her
man.
kids were on the bed with her. You know what I'm saying? And her other kids in the other room. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, you ain't finna
Oh
just do me like
yeah,
that. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
So that's when I'm like, first of all, a big RIP to Megan for shit show.
definitely, you know what I'm saying? We've
Um,
been knowing Megan since the day shit
and
forever,
yeah,
bro. You already know how we
trailer
rock.
park days.
And
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
crazy because had you not told me, like, sis, you better check on her, I wouldn't have
yeah,
known for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because I had just seen my bitch like 4 hours ago. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? She had just seen Zuri for the first time. Like, I hugged her, everything. Like, no, hell no. That ain't just happened. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to her. And she would tell me if something wasn't right. Like, nah, we arguing. Because I would ask her, what y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Because I saw her every day at the daycare. But no, everything was legit. She was cool. Like, she was cool. It wasn't shit popping. Nothing at all. So when you told me that, I'm like, hell no.
I'm gonna come back
That
to.
shit.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that. But see now, this is the last question I asked you. Um, as far as the judicial system, though, if they can get some people to believe that on the jury, especially if they got people who can witness that she was also a fighter, because all they need is probable cause, like I mean, reasonable doubt. If it's if so, what do you think gonna be his fate? You think he's gonna beat that?
Well, it's just surprised the fuck out of me from the beginning because this is a nigga that killed a white bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck are you out on bond? How have you gotten out on bond twice? How you out here living your best life and you killed a white bitch and you a nigga, bro? Like, I don't
Somebody
understand.
believe him. Somebody believe him.
Definitely. So it's definitely going to be a fight. Like I said, I just had a Zoom meeting with the DA today. They postponed the trial. It's supposed to be in February, but they postponed it. He said today it might be the summertime before they come up with it. You know what I'm saying? But just by all of the stuff that I have in my phone, because we didn't hide nothing from each other. Like she told me everything. And they're gonna have to make it an equal jury. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna have to be men and women because a man might feel him, you know what I'm saying? Because Megan definitely, you had her fucked up. Like, and I know my friend, and I know when he leave, like, why the fuck is he back over there? Cause I called him over
Yeah,
here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
but
definitely.
I can't even get mad at it because you my nigga. And if you like him and you love him, I'm gonna ride with you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like his bitch ass. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Period. So,
facts.
but to each his own. But ever since my nigga died at the hands of a nigga got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
facts.
I definitely have tried to learn to de-escalate the situation because I get mad at her as well. Like, sis, you should have de-escalated the situation. You know what I'm saying? You should have tried to bring a nigga down
Yeah,
because it cost you your life. You know what I'm saying? So now, me personally, I try to bring a nigga down from way up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna cost me my life. Because ain't nothing that you doing or nothing we saying worth it. My nigga, it ain't
hell
worth it.
no. Fuck no. Trail, I see you down there, little bro. I'm gonna bring you on next. But see, look, on his look with I know you're going to the trial. I know that for shit show. So we're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
follow that. We're gonna definitely follow that. He
Definitely.
said
I
that,
asked him today, like, are you gonna need me to be a witness? And all he's like, yeah, definitely. So and I'm gonna ride for my nigga because everybody that know me and that's been knowing Megan, I'm riding for my nigga from a little girl. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with her, you fuck with me, period.
yeah,
Because that's
definitely,
just my nigga, bro.
definitely,
So
most fucking definitely. Most
but
fucking
I
definitely.
didn't really know Maria as well. But I saw Chacole say the other day, like, my mama could have lived, but she knew her motherfucking daughter and grandkids was upstairs. So, bitch, I'm finna come in there on your head. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right.
I'd rather it be
Fucking
me
right.
than my motherfucking daughter and grandkids. Like, hell no.
Yeah, it's a big salute to them, man. Because one thing I can see that both women had in common, they stood their ground.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And
they
and
they
as
they, they
women,
didn't they didn't die no cowards. They went out. They protected what they love with their life. Like you can't do
definitely,
nothing but have the utmost respect for the like. It's that's why, man. That's big salute, man. Like, and I know that her children are just as strong because you're not gonna be selfish and keep that trait to yourself, just like Mama didn't do with us.
yeah,
So she knows she got a strong daughter. She knows she got a strong son as well as Megan. Because if my mama like that, I'm like mama. Yeah, ain't no nigga going. You know what I'm saying? So that's and I'm glad that they share that common thing that they didn't go out kicking and screaming. They went out like, yeah, I'm with
yeah,
whatever you with, man. I'm with
yeah.
whatever
But
you with.
I find myself get mad at Megan a lot of times because I'm just like, you should have left the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't here with your kids because this nigga, you know what I'm saying? When you could have left him a long time ago and you might have still been here. But I know my nigga loved him to a fault. You know what I'm saying? But always in the back of my head, like, you can't love this nigga more than you love your kids, my nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I go back and forth with that because I ain't never lost nobody this
yeah.
close to me, you know what I'm saying, in my life. So that shit hits hard. So it definitely make me live my life differently for fucking sure. And like I said,
I
it made
know.
me de-escalate the situation because shit, about a year ago, you know what I'm saying, I let a nigga jump on me because my kids was in the house, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't want to burn a nigga up because my goddamn kids was in the house and my clients in the house, you know what I'm saying, but had my kids not been in the house, your ass to be burned down, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
shit show.
I think with a mama, it's always thinking about the kids and the domino effect of what's gonna happen to the kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just a touchy subject, and I know for Trail and Chicago, you know what I'm saying. It's especially Trail because he was gone. You know what I'm saying, from the touchdown. You come home to something like that, my nigga. Like
Yeah,
that's
man.
got to be hard.
I was the most like I was fucked up for my niggas because that was their mama, and to me that's the ultimate. Like
That's
with
the
mama
ultimate.
gone, like shit, my nigga. But I was more fucked up for him. I like kept saying like, damn man, my nigga come home tomorrow. You got to come home to that.
You got to
Like,
come home to that. Yep. And
but one thing I
Chicago.
would say before, one
Nicole
thing
as
I
well,
gotta
you know what
say,
I'm saying? I know she deal with that guilt because she, I know she like shit. Had my mama not trying to be, I don't know how she think, but had my mama not come and try to save us and make sure we okay, everything might have been good. So that's just a hard pill to swallow. And like I said, Denton was hit hard last year, not just with Megan and Maria, but it was another lady. Um, the nigga killed her son and her. You know what I'm saying? Out in
oh yeah,
you
like
know what I'm
down
saying?
380 or somewhere,
And left his daughters, you know what I'm saying? Left his daughters alive, but killed the woman and her son.
and hustle. You see what I'm saying? Took out her whole little family tree and left
hmm
his.
Yep. But I feel like
Man,
men can't deal with their emotions. They quick to try to do a bitch in, you know what I'm saying? Try to kill a bitch on some spur of the moment, and then I'm sorry type of shit. Like no, because I feel like
mm-mm,
men can't deal with their emotions. Really,
that's
women can
true.
process their emotions, but I feel like men just can't do it.
Yeah. But see, and then it's always the niggas who ain't never had to really go through nothing to take that shit to that extreme. Like
Yeah.
every in the back of every nigga mind, I don't give a fuck how mad you are, you think about jail. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I ain't scared to do no time, but I'm too old to do time. I can't do time how I used to do time no more. So I be wanna, even if I know I wanna cock my shit way back here and break a bitch face, I know that carry time, especially for me. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga who ain't never been through nothing can't understand when a woman stand up for herself, like, oh shit, like what the fuck do I do now? Like I
Yeah.
know this bitch didn't stand up to me. Like, nah, hey, cool. Yeah, I'm a bitch. Cause I
Yeah.
can't go to jail about this, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
So it's the pussy ass niggas who ain't never
yeah.
had hardship that kill these women.
And I was just about to say, to me, it's always a pussy nigga. Like, this nigga ain't gonna fight no nigga, but you'll jump on this hoe. You know what I'm saying? But let a nigga, and I used to tell Megan it all the time, let me let a nigga pull up on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And see what he about. He don't want no smoke from a nigga, but he want to whoop up on you. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want no smoke from a nigga that's gonna beat his bitch ass down. You know what I'm saying? Bag down from a nigga, but want to whoop on the bitch.
That's facts though, sis. That's facts like a motherfucker. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm finna bring my trail on. Stay right there, sis.
Hey, don't say my government name. Nah,
And
please.
everybody know your motherfucking
Talk
name.
that shit. Hey, look, hey, now I
Y'all
got
keep talking,
now
I
I get
gotta do something
mad.
real quick.
Nah, we're talking about them niggas that won't fight a female. That's why I don't hit girls. I feel like I ain't a fighter, though. I'm a goofy ass nigga. But if I got to defend myself, I'm gonna beat your stupid ass up. Like, man, we're
Yeah.
gonna laugh
And
about it
see,
too.
I'm gonna teach my
Let,
daughters the same thing. Like,
let,
don't
let,
put
boy,
your
let a
hands
nigga hit on
on
Nicole. And she called me like, bro, man, I'm terribly sorry, brother. But nigga, we about to jam out on your stupid ass. When I say we, I mean me, and some more goddamn me. Like nigga, I don't need nobody. I hate dudes that actively whoop women just because niggas like me got to deal with this broken woman. Now I'm fucked up because she's fucked up. Nigga, you done fucked up three people, yourself and two others. Like, get your dangerous ass on somewhere. Like, hell nah. And it sounds weird. Like, I don't really tell people shit like this because I bet it's none of your goddamn business. But like, it's a heavy thing. This shit like it's like real life for me. Like, it made real life for a whole bunch of other people. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like on my mama's situation, that man ain't never showed no signs of that. Like, and your brother tell you, like, man, say what they say with the shits, man. He been not playing with the teenage me. Boy, say we fucked that house all the way up. Like, nigga, you hit my mama.
you. But I mean,
I
I
feel
know
like I'm
you
already a grown man, and you like, nigga, hell nah, I only hit girls. And then
but
like,
it's not even that he hit her, but you never saw him
nah,
as
hell
stupid
nah.
to come on.
Like, I understand, like, a man get mad. Like, I get pissed off. Like, but I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen this nigga as mad as I get. That's why there was no fear with him. Like, I don't feel like nigga, you got it in your body to be fucked. Like Rick said, some people just wake up fucked up.
Yeah.
If it happened today, it happened today. I ain't saying I live like that, but I do, man. I don't, like losing my mama's like, hey, now everybody just chill. Like I'm real nice and passive now. Like I want no problems, man. Just relax, cause
Yeah.
once I go, boys say we gone, nigga. I'm gonna be mad at you, like God damn. But I know where we going. If I get in trouble, I accepted that, and that's scary, bro.
See,
Like you
I
accept the
mean,
consequence for doing this.
we're
But
both saying the same thing because, like Trail just said, now he like, y'all chill. Like it's
like
not
just
even
relax.
serious.
Hey,
Like
don't
chill.
do that.
It just
Like
make you, I don't know, make you different. Like it don't have to be that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to go there. It don't have to
I
be that
mean,
serious.
I
No,
used
I
to
mean
think
it can't, bro. It's impossible for it to be that serious where you gotta kill something, dog. It's impossible. Like, bro, the only scenario where I can see where I'm going in clearing the whole set is if I walk in, my lady just shot my mama or just shot my sister. Then yeah,
oh
I'm gonna
shot.
blow her fucking bottom to her goddamn top. Yeah, I am. So, but
I
that's
believe you.
not gonna never be the situation.
But that
It
that
has to
shit
be that
happened.
extreme for a
But
motherfucker to be like, yeah, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, even if the girl did, but like, let's go back. She said the nigga said that. Well, that's an open case. What? Never mind. But yeah, like, yeah,
But even then, I really honestly, even though I can't stand him, I don't believe that he did that on purpose. I mean, I know in the heat of the moment, like I don't think he just meant to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though the medical examiner say he stood over her, whatever, whatever. I
I ain't
just
gonna lie to you. As this nigga be one of my first friends ever, boys, I don't know what to say. I can't be died, boys. Say I'm like, nigga, you man, what the fuck? I don't even want to know though, because I don't want you to feel like now all of a sudden I hate you. Hell nah.
well, that's a
I'm
done
not gonna
deal
say
anyways.
that like you right
Because
or wrong, like right or wrong, I gotta ride with you. Like that's
yeah,
my mom. I'm like loyalty's a motherfucker. Like, and
so
that's real
if
love
David
to
was
me.
one of your
But
friends,
but that shit sucks that they might like, damn, my homie did that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, hell nah. I'm like, shit, well, fuck, what my nigga, this your homie, right? Well, shit, nigga, your homie is fucked up, brother.
yeah, and
What are you gonna do? Your homie's fucked up. Like, shit, nigga, is you gonna bash him? Or nigga, you gonna show you like nigga? Because
Denise.
at a time like that, I don't, if it is even if the, we're not gonna speak on Megan. If it's a, let's say my mama smoked her husband, it was the other way around. Boy, it's me. You know how hard it is to talk to my mom at the normal. Like, you just killed the nigga you love. Like, what do I say to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't never want to understand what you're going through. You going through that's
definitely,
shit. That's deep shit you going through. And I'm cool on love. If that's what love brings, I'm good on that. Keep
Well, I
that on
say
that.
that shit again.
That's
But
scary.
hey, but being realistic, bro, it just is. It just is, bro.
I mean,
And
that's scary though. Like, man, like you can that shit's real. Like, that's some Hollywood shit to me. And that's the only reason I'm getting on this camera, cause like, bro, this I don't be the look on my face, like, nigga, this is real shock. Like, bro, the domestic violence, bro, got to be 30. That shit didn't matter to 2 years ago.
yeah.
for real,
I not joke. I make a joke at everything. Like, shit, they better duck. Like, that's my solution. Domestic violence, get out the way. Oh, like I thought it was just a fight, just some simple bullshit. Call the police. One of y'all going to jail. Y'all back together. Everybody, family mad at each other. Shit. Like, I didn't know this shit.
yeah,
Like, I ain't man. Look, this is the thing I took for granted. Like, real talk. Like, boy,
Yeah.
say,
yeah,
Well,
bro.
like I said, I grew up with my mama busting my daddy motherfucking head. Like,
oh man, my ain't
So
KK.
bad,
Oh, now look,
so
I seen
bad.
domestic violence now.
Shout
That
out my
boy
mom
say,
for
I used to
real,
be like, I boy say,
for real, for real.
got that nigga quiet like the kids and then nigga shut up.
definitely shut your
Hey,
ass up.
hey, you better
You
sit
get
the
your
fuck
ass
down
shot,
somewhere,
you
bro.
get
She ain't
your ass
playing with
kicked.
you. Your grown ass. Sit down, nigga. It's okay, K.
What's
Like,
up?
Hey, can I
What's up, Denise?
interject and say something? Can
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
interject and say something?
Go ahead.
Um, let's just be real. Let's just be real and uncut. I'm gonna be real and uncut. Okay.
oh, yeah.
That situation that your sister was in, sweetheart, that was not love. As much as we want to cap and say it was, let's just be real. It was toxic. And I'm
Definitely.
gonna use me as an example. I had a nigga whoop the dog shit out of me to where we lost our child. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
After that ass whooping, I went and sought after other toxic relationships. So now here I am. I'm being physical with the nigga. I was like that. Whoop a nigga, slap his ass. You got me fucked up, crazy like that. But
Yeah.
no, why you
I
leaving?
used to
Why you
like that type
leaving?
of
Oh,
shit.
so you really gonna go? You really gonna go? Are you really gonna go? I became toxic. But somewhere down the line, when you start growing and you becoming self-aware, you start having children, you start gaining things that you will never gain back if you make that one false move that you could lose everything. I lost 2 years with my son being in the penitentiary, white collar crime, but it could have been worse off. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to get back to Black men holding each other accountable. We know some niggas right now that are whooping on a bitch or your sister, your cousin. Don't nobody say nothing. Let's just be real. We know some. Y'all know some
I live
that whoop
experience in
on
my life.
women. And you know women, it's some women out there too that be dogging niggas out too. It works both ways. Just like a woman gets tired, a man gets tired. That's all I'm saying. We got to stop calling that shit love. That ain't love, because love don't hurt. Love is not going to have my son's 16 right now. And it's hard for me to even sometimes date because he saw that with his own eyes. Mm-hmm. So now my son is 6'2", bench pressing 15 and over. I don't ever want to put my son in a position where he got to protect his mother and lose all of his life. You understand what I'm saying? So it comes a point where we have to hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. There's a thing called Stockholm Syndrome, which slaves that had that mentality. No, massa, we're not going to leave. Massa, where we going to go? Where we going to be? It's that mentality. So until we can start holding our own community accountable with one another, you do what you do, but when it comes to the abuse and shit, I live where I live. I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. I had a neighbor who moved in a nigga up under us. We're on the 3rd floor. Come to find out, this man was a pimp. When I used to work, my son used to call me, and I used to say, "Son, who's that? Who? What's going on?" Mom, that's our neighbors downstairs. Y'all, this man used to beat this woman so bad, I could tell y'all where she at. He ducked off one morning in the closet, and she was screaming for her life. I called 911, and you know what they told me? Well, ma'am, did he tell her that he was going to kill her? See, right there, 911 in our community is a motherfucking joke. So we have to take it on ourselves to put that smackdown on. So everybody in Building 4 knows that if you are in a domestic dispute, if you are an elderly, or if you are a child and I see some wrongdoings, I'm going, it's my business. Because we live here. No child should have to hear their mother beat down like that. And that's a slap in the face when 911 tells you, oh, or they ask you, oh, well, did he say that he was going to harm her? Why does it have to take for somebody to die for a motherfucker to take that fucking call serious? Same way with it was another dude that interjected, saw a woman get her ass whooped. Don't y'all know this man that interjected, they tried to kick his mama off of this property. But he was only fighting this woman's battle. He was only protecting this woman. You understand what I'm saying? It's like really fucked up when you look at the judicial system and how they are with us, especially people of color, when they look at shit like that. But if I was Becky or to somebody, oh, they on their way. I'm here in the city and I see it all the time.
Okay, look, check this out though. But listen, just like you said, 911 is a joke to us. But let me tell you why people don't get involved in everybody's business. Because if I go save this girl and punch on this
back with him tomorrow,
somebody gonna call the police. I'm gonna go to jail because I touched this nigga, and she gonna be back with that nigga while I'm trying to bond out of jail. You see what I'm saying? Like you got. That's why it's that's why it's the most common amongst niggas, because we taught to mind our motherfucking business, unless it's our people. Now it's fucked up. It is fucked up, but the police should be the last resort anyway. If you got family, we your 911.
Hey, yeah.
I ain't never called the police for. I don't have.
I mean, but you know, that's so easy to say. That's so easy to say. But where I live, it is a part of the housing district here in the Dallas Metroplex, and domestic violence got so bad, y'all, that they implemented this law for females that once she calls 911 and reports domestic violence, they uproot that woman and her children and take her to somewhere else in another apartment complex or housing or whatever. The minute she does it again and she's still with the bullshit with this hoe ass nigga, they wash their hands. So it got that bad. But I mean, they pushed it to this stuff. For me, but that's what your family gonna do eventually. But for me though, some people don't got family. And that's
True.
just the harsh reality. But I'm gonna
True.
tell you
That's true.
something. I have stopped dead in my tracks here in the city to see if a homegirl, hey sis, you good? We good? And that nigga back the fuck up. But see, it's not, you ain't got a lot of women built like me that's ready for her like that. That's my sister. I don't have to know her. I done did that so many times here in the city. Pull a nigga whole card. Because if you could put your hand on a woman, that first of all tell me all that I need to know about you, sweetheart. So
What if
I
the nigga
have,
ain't got no
I have
hoe card, though?
purposely, huh?
What if the nigga ain't got no hoe card?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, because it's some people that just don't give a damn. Like they violent. It's violent. They
What
don't
if you
give a
would have jumped
damn.
out the car, he
That's
would've
all
whooped
I
your
know.
ass?
I mean, that's true, but you got to stay ready.
I
What you
mean,
would
You
have
have to
did?
stay ready.
Listen. What
You
you
got
would
to
have
stay
did?
ready.
I mean,
But were you ready that day? You just happened to see that happen.
What
Like
I
you
was
didn't.
doing, I stay ready now. But when I was out there on the road traveling, I stayed ready. I gave them 3 poisons to choose from. You either gonna get sliced up, dotted up, or fried up. And I told all my custos that. So what I'm saying, being out in the city, you have to stay. I'm being honest, but I'm that chick. If I see a woman get slapped the fuck up, hey sis, we good to diffuse the situation. But my old neighbors, they moved. I don't give a fuck if I got to call all the time. I can't even make a living without my son having to hear this woman crying. And then to make matters worse, there was a baby involved, y'all. The baby almost got her, the baby got maced. That's what crossed the line. So,
The baby got made.
sorry, not sorry.
But yeah, you know,
Um,
it gets to that extreme, but some people, you know, sometimes you don't even know that these people are dealing with these battles because they don't speak up.
that's the crazy part. Because
You know, they
I
don't
found
speak
out
up.
through my son because I was always at work. My son could tell you like clockwork what was going on. We didn't even know there was a baby because the baby was so desensitized from that trauma. She's used to it. But you got me fucked up. If I go to work, I don't care. Nobody needs to listen to that. I don't want to come home and listen to that for 4 hours. I can't even have company without her screaming for her life. When I tell you she was crying like that motherfucker on Players Club Ebony when she went to Junior's bachelor party, that's what the fuck I meant. She was screaming for her life.
The average person, if they hear something like that, either they're going to call 911 or they're going to get involved. Me personally, if it's just a stranger, I'm not going to. If it's just a stranger that's going through something like that and I run up on it, I'm not going to just interject and get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I will call for help, but I'm not going to put myself in danger.
I ain't jumping
like
because
But if you know the person, then you're gonna go out.
Yes, because I
Well,
always
here's
know
the thing. That was just my neighbor. I was just calling because a simple phone call can save somebody's life. You ain't got to say shit. And even if that took me to write an email to my property manager to let her know what was going on, you don't ever want to be sleeping. I'm hearing this. You don't ever want to be sleeping, hear gunshots, knowing good and goddamn well that was that baby bleeding when you could have said something and was so fucked up. The building that I live in, you got older men and all they do is look the other way. You don't know how many times I've been called, but I'm not saying just go knock on their door and say what's going on, but there was a time that it was like that. That a nigga would knuck up with another nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Like that, but
now society are raising these bitch ass niggas. That's what's going on.
Well,
and
see, it's podcasts like this though that need to happen though. Like, bro, like shit, bro, step up as a man. Like, shit, we gotta stop this shit, but we do though, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you know me, look, I'm a ladies man. Look, hey, I'd rather talk to a female. I'm loving as I think I am. all that on the vibe. We gotta get violent. Like, I can't be around you. Like, hell no, like, don't, man. Why do you want to make this beautiful girl ugly? Like, come on, my dude. Like, what you going on? Like, you want to punch her shit because you mad? Like, I ain't been. Like, I've said it though. Like, you may want to hit you in your shit, but when I'm saying it though, it's like you won't shut the fuck up. I don't give a damn if you was a boy or a girl. Shut up. Like, as far as me hitting a woman to feel better, hell nah. I'm scared. I feel like my mama gonna hunt me in my dreams. I slap a girl. And my sister, 120 pounds. I swear to God, I call her, popping my hands on you.
I just tell my son, have my bond money ready. You ain't gotta fight that battle. Let your mama get that ass.
Nah,
have my mom.
I'm calling.
I can't take no more felonies for nobody. I can't.
I can't do
cool.
Hey, I'm gonna
I will for
life sentence for no
Show
strangers, man. I can't do that.
Leave
like
me
she was
alone.
saying,
Hey.
you know,
There's
it's not.
there's several ways to skin a cat, though. I mean, that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
But
I
what
mean, you
she
know
was
what I'm saying?
saying, you know, that
I
it's
say
not
seek help
love.
though, man.
It's not
Everything cool.
love when
Like,
people
help.
are fighting and all that. You know,
Yeah.
I understand what she's saying, but people have relationships, and some
Some females
relationships
can't.
don't mean to graduate to be, a domestic problem, but sometimes it goes there. And no, love doesn't hurt, but no
I
relationship
got
is
that
perfect.
tattooed on my neck. That's funny.
Yeah,
because
no
it's,
relationship is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So things happen and arguments happen, and sometimes people just be losing their shit. You know what I mean? It ain't on
and
purpose, but
I'm glad you said that because I was told that if you love God, you won't sin. So every time you
Ugh.
sin, you saying you don't love God. But I'm saying like by because I can't really say
But he
that if I
forgive you
put
for
my
your
hands on you
sins.
that I don't love you.
that
Because
I
if I
don't love
didn't
you.
love you,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even care enough to put my hands on you, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
I
Because
mean,
yeah,
I don't value your opinion. Like I don't care nothing about you. So why would I waste my time getting involved physically with you when you really don't matter to me?
yeah,
So it's the love that makes motherfuckers so mad that they don't think.
yeah. That they don't
Because
think
the person that
exactly.
who did it is always the person you love. It's never the strangers that get you to, you know what I'm saying? That's no, it's the person you love because they know the most about you.
I
Definitely,
mean that
and
that 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 that,
it's
that shit that nerve like everybody. I don't know. That should be crazy though. The person that you feel like is everything could use that against you. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
scary. That's
And
scary
it's
to me.
not
I ain't gonna lie to you.
intentional. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the
exactly.
times when these
That
people hurt their mate and stuff, it's not intentional. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm just gonna blow you away from here. Like, no, it's not always
some
intentional.
people though, like it's crazy because a person will see that you hurt somebody and they hurt. Now they with you. They like, I'm gonna get him or he get me type shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
well,
that.
see, me
Like that
personally
there.
They
now,
weaponize. They
They be
weaponize the
like, fuck it. If he
relationship.
fucked up,
Yeah.
they have a contingency plan. Like be ready like Batman and shit. Like oh, he fuck
yeah,
up. I got this nigga
Yeah,
over here waiting.
yeah.
Damn man. Like
I'm
shit.
definitely,
That shit
I'm
crazy.
definitely not gonna lie to you. Ever since I lost my friend to the hands of a man, like I'm very cautious, and you
Oh,
really
what?
ain't got too many times to make me feel like my life is in danger, and I
Yeah.
might accidentally kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be my friend for one, because
How
that's
you
touched
supposed to feel
me.
like that? Fuck that
Yeah,
shit. I don't want you
and
to be your
so
friend. Damn that.
also, I have 3 daughters, so I'm not gonna teach my daughters to be no hoe
See,
ass
then
bitch. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
another thing.
But I'm
Like
also not going to teach my daughters to be no abusive ass bitches neither. Like a woman is supposed to be, the Bible says, supposed to be submissive to their husband. Like that don't mean be a fucking slave and all
Husband.
that.
I'm
And yeah,
Key
but
word, sis.
I'm
a lot of people don't get married. Like I was
well
with my
people
kid's daddy for 14
they don't
years.
understand them type of terms either though. They think it's just some stupid shit like yeah, be a slave. Like that's not what they saying.
That's not
Like
what they're
people can't
saying.
No,
they
being
don't think they
submissive.
capable of doing that. Cause
Being
I ain't gonna lie
being
to you.
no,
I
but
can't
being
believe I'm
submissive
talking with
just means
y'all.
being meek. That's all. That's
I
all.
can
Being
yeah.
meek. Not someone that's loud spoken, not someone that's going to overstep her boundaries. That's when they say being submissive. A woman that is meek, a woman that knows her place, a woman that's going to back up her husband, going to uplift him. That is the Proverbs 31 woman being submissive, not being a slave. There's a difference between servitude and slavery. And you're
Yeah.
serving your husband because that is a duty. Love is a duty. Marriage is a duty. That's all it is. That's
But
What's the
submissive.
difference?
sometimes I see bitches, and not just in one relationship, but multiple relationships get their ass kicked. And then I start looking into it like, bitch, you keep putting your hands on this nigga, you keep pushing this nigga. You can only hit a bear so many times before he bites your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yes, granted, he's supposed to walk away, but if you keep hitting me, bitch, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna teach my sons as well. Like, you don't just sit there and let nobody beat you the fuck up
I
all
mean
day.
you got to though. Cause you that we had I know
So okay,
I know
look,
we
look,
had to be taught that
hold
because
on,
we
Trill,
play fight
hold up
hard as
before I
hell.
forget it. So by you
And
saying it, let me ask you this: is there a line between domestic violence and common sense?
what?
I think
What is your
anytime it
common sense?
becomes physical,
What's your
anytime that
common sense?
it's a mental abuse, anything, I feel like it's domestic violence
Okay, I
because
won't say common
you,
sense. I'll say reality. Like she just said, like a motherfucker
Shit,
not gonna
domestic
go, you're not gonna just keep
reality.
on hitting on a person
Oh yeah,
without
it's
them
something's gonna
eventually
happen.
retaliating. So if it comes to that point and he hits her, is that domestic violence, or is that
Yeah,
just the
because
reality
By
of the
law,
situation?
yeah.
it is,
Hell
and
yeah.
really,
Poke the bear and see what happens. Keep poking the bear. See if your
But
ass don't
that's what
get
I'm saying.
clawed the
But
fuck up.
if we put it on the scale, if we put it
Well,
on
I
the scale,
mean,
it won't weigh the same though.
it won't
Because
weigh the
Why
same.
not?
But then if you just looking at it like on some real shit, like, well, you know, I already know how it's gonna happen. Grandma gonna be in the hood talking about, well, I told that girl she better keep her hands off
better
him.
keep your hands to
Every
herself.
year, 5 years later, beat up bitch ass up one time,
Yes,
hit her
because
2
you need to
times,
keep your hands
and
to
they think
yourself.
he just killed her. But she hit me in
that's
my
what
shit,
it.
my mouth bleeding. I'm a man. You fucked up.
And
Yeah.
That's how
some people
that's
don't
how I
have
am.
self-control though. You know, some people don't have self-control. Everybody can't control themselves the
I
same
feel like
way.
I got self control, but I'm not about to let you just keep beating on me.
Yeah, and you're not supposed
That's
to.
not
And
happening. Hell no.
I got
Like,
one son and I have 3 daughters, but
yeah,
I'm
I'm the
not
only
gonna,
boy. Yeah,
even
me
now.
too.
You know, I tell my son, like my little girl keep hitting him. Well, you're gonna get your ass hit back because you need to stop
Yeah.
hitting me. You need to know that
But
you
let
have
me
to
ask you.
hit this motherfucker.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask the men a question. Why is it that when a man is with an abusive woman, he has every right to file charges, but he never does? And we all know that, I mean, once you have paperwork and you got that paper trail, hey, you're going to win. You're going to win either way.
I
Eventually,
don't
you're
even
going
know
to
how to
win.
call the
But
police.
I just,
I think
but
it's
what
a
I'm saying,
masculine thing,
Hey,
and
for
you
black
it's
just
men,
also
saved
a
your
black.
ass.
we do not want to
You
call the
just said
police
you
as
can't
black
afford any
about-
men.
more felonies.
I
I
think
can't
it's
call the
about
police
being
as a black man.
masculine,
Cover your
and then
ass.
also black.
It ain't got shit to do with being macho. Cause like I told my son, when you get to
Not
that
calling the
age,
law.
you ain't even gotta touch her. Just let me get her and have my bond money ready. And I
Yeah.
mean that. And I will
But
rock
a
my
lot of
TDs
black
to jail
men,
again. I mean that.
My mama
Period.
can't whoop my girl. No, that can't work either. It won't. I would never. If it, man, trust me. I've been
You
with
know what?
boys say,
Period.
Hey, it's
look,
even
I
more
I
would
stand
never
simple
on
call
than
the
that.
that,
police.
bro. Listen, it's
We
even more
can't call the
simple,
police as black men. Rick,
y'all
you
got
got
yeah,
good
to
that's
call
what
the
I'm
points,
about
police
to
on no
say.
female.
Black men
bro.
can't call the police, and a lot of times they don't call the police because maybe they have a warrant,
Like, bro,
or when
we
the
wouldn't. I
when the
promise you.
police come,
Call
or
the
when the
police.
police come out, you know, it's always they gonna always
We
be
going
looking
to
at the men
jail.
sideways. And yes, they do take the women to jail for beating up men, but when they come out, the first thing they gonna be doing is looking at the men most of the time because that's just how it is, and especially when it's a
Well,
black man, you know.
Yeah, I
that's
ain't gonna
true.
lie to you. If I was a police officer and Rick called me, I'ma laugh at him when I get like, this girl did
They
what
ain't
to
gonna
you?
call you.
And that's
I'm like, she did what? You're
and
not
that's
gonna
how
be
Well,
they
the
taking
way
it
get
the,
serious.
you.
the
But
way
look,
it
check
is,
this out though.
I
But
don't.
look, check this out. Listen, it's even more simpler than that. I ain't never had that. But the reason why, because I got an understanding with everybody. Like, even if you get mad and say what you want to say, you still know there's things that you better not say. And so you know, we everybody got that line, bro.
Yeah,
So I don't give a fuck how much you test that line, you still
you bet
won't
that
cross it
customer.
because
Yeah,
you know what's on the other side of that line.
I
So
mean,
that's
but
where that's why I don't respect when it's like the killing all of that. Come on, bro, you got a line. Like, let that
look,
girl
Rick,
say whatever you gonna say, and nigga just say it back because that's what I do.
when
Yeah.
you
Like,
go that far though, you
hey,
supposed to
bro,
take everything that come with it. If I know I say
you
this,
have to.
you
You
gonna
got
fuck
to.
me up,
Like,
I gotta accept that. I don't care who. Hey, she fucked me up, y'all. I crossed that line, man. This girl killed me. I knew I shouldn't
Yeah.
have did this
You
shit.
know,
I've been with this girl 10 years, and I never said this to this girl. I knew this was over. Like
yeah,
you can't
right.
like people. Everybody got their
But
lines.
you
Like I
know
know.
what? But you know what?
I got stuff
Now
I can't
they've
tell
made
my
it
sister right
accessible.
now. My sister won't
But
try
they
to
made
hurt
it
me. Like, this is my
accessible.
sister.
But they've made it accessible because domestic violence has, with this pandemic, it has gone on the rise for men and women. Whether you have a felony or not, and I can only speak because I'm here in the city, they have it set up to where even if you got a felony or whatever the fuck going on, you don't want to call the police, you can go to the local office and do it. You have to file it on your own. So they have made it so easy. That's all I'm saying. When a man got that paper trail, whether it's text messages, whether it's a
Oh yeah.
video,
If he
whether
can
you
do that,
got
hats
witnesses,
off to him.
they do that here in the city where you can go, you ain't even got to talk to them. They'll give you a piece of paper. You fill that whole out. I'm telling you with God of what I know, because I used to work with the city really close. They will allow
I'm
you to
taking
do that
notes
and
though,
you
just in
file
case I
that
need this.
huh?
I'm taking notes just in case I need this. Somebody has going to
No,
jail.
I'm dead serious. And so what'll
Your ass going to
happen,
jail.
they will actually give you a call and you file over the phone because with this pandemic. So if your ass getting your ass whooped now, fellas, now's the time to go and put that paper in her life just to cover your ass.
Facts,
I'm just saying.
facts.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
about to look at the
feel like
website.
with men, if you're in an abusive relationship, then just leave a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of times you can't leave because that's your bread and butter, and then she taking care of you, and da 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 da.
And
But
that's
with
your fault for
women,
being in that position.
women,
I
You
ain't
can't
gonna.
say that way. If
Mm-mm.
you married, you've been together with 20 years, y'all got one bank account, one house. You can't just say like, where are you gonna fucking go?
Yeah,
That's
but you're
all you know.
married. I'm talking about for the niggas that y'all know that's
Yeah, but they've been
dealing with
living
these
with a girl
women
6
as
months
their
and
bread
beat
and
her up.
butter, robbing Peter to
I
pay
don't
Paul.
know
I'm not
no, I
talking
don't
about.
know no
I'm talking
niggas.
about them niggas, not the
I don't
married
know no
niggas.
niggas
I'm
that's
talking
beating
about
up
these
on
other
girls
niggas.
right now. I don't have no friends that beat their girls up, so I don't know. Like
All my
to
friends
my knowledge,
married.
my
Shit.
partners like I've heard stories about my partners, but as of now, recently,
I
none of
can't.
the, I don't.
I ain't never
I
witnessed
can
no shit
name
like
one
that either.
nigga. I can't name one nigga that I know that's just out there just gorilla pimping these girls. Like I mean, now you know I do know though. Them niggas got that line, and they girls know they
They
got that
bet that
line
bet
too.
that
So
Friday.
if
Yeah,
I heard about it, I already know it went too fucking
Yeah.
far. It ain't my fucking
yeah.
business.
but
So I,
True,
but I
you
can't
man.
can't
really,
make
I
it
don't
like
really
it's
know.
just so easy
It ain't
for
okay
people to
though.
leave
Like that,
because a lot of women, like you said, like I love them and I want them to get better, and they told me they sorry. You know what I'm saying, and I believe them. You know what I'm saying. It's just not that easy. And sometimes the women have kids and they just can't leave. Okay, I'm just gonna leave right now. Like, where are you gonna go? I don't care if you got family. Like, sometimes I don't want to go to my family and tell them that this is what the fuck is going on. Like, it's
Yeah.
just not, we can't
that's
make it like
pride
it's
right
just
there.
that fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not like, yeah, I can call 911.
Yeah,
Well, my
especially,
friend called
especially when you got a
911 one
certain type of
time.
family.
Yeah, my friend called 911 one time, and then them hoes called the CPS on her. You know what I'm saying? So that broke her. Like, bitch, I ain't never calling 911 again because you hoes put CPS in my life. So that put the fear in her.
Yep.
Like, I'm never
But
gonna
you
call
want to know
them again.
something? It's crazy hearing about this because I'm out there in Denton, I assume, but out here in the city, it's totally different. And I'm hearing this like, damn, you call 911 here, they don't even bother you. They'll just go do like a wellness check. You understand what I'm saying? I guess
Well,
it's different
here
I
they're
from.
gonna
mean,
I guess
motherfucking
it's
bother your
different.
ass.
Look,
And
really,
then
society.
and then they coming. You can believe that shit.
Like
Huh?
domestic violence,
I said,
society,
then
it
they
watered
coming.
it watered it down, man.
Yeah,
It ain't struck enough
yeah,
people, which is horrible
they
that it
coming.
hasn't happened like
They
that.
have
Like,
a fear of being
God,
alone.
chill. Like
I
it'd be
mean,
hard
all
to
I know is
find. Like I find a lot of cases, but like y'all ain't did shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what trips me out the most. Like this shit. Like you got the hotlines and shit, but I ain't saying like they don't work. But I'm like, damn, y'all got all of
they
this shit.
really
Like,
don't. You said it right. You
yeah,
said it right the
but what are
first
y'all
time.
doing
You
when
said
these
it right
people
the first
call?
time.
Like, yeah,
You said it right the first time.
Well,
But see what happens, they'll let you go to these counseling sessions and they'll
like
sit you in front of somebody that
what you
cannot
gotta do?
identify with you. First of all,
yeah.
y'all are in a total
Yeah,
different
yeah, I don't give a
economic
motherfucker agree with
level.
me.
It,
Shit, help
it
me,
ain't for
goddamn
us.
it.
It ain't for us. It's not.
Yeah,
But I'm
like
gonna tell
be
you
real
what,
with me, like shit.
I
Who wrote
stand
that
strong
comment?
on what I said, and I
Cause
am
look,
ready. And when I
you know
see a
what's
young lady in
crazy?
distress, if a man ain't gonna do it, I'll step in. And I'm willing to
Look,
die for mine. When I say my son and for my people, and that's just it. It's enough. We've been through a lot. When you've been through a lot, like I have with domestic situation, you see some whole shit, you can't help, and your heart it just pours out to that female. And I'm ready. Stay ready. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk my shit, bitch. Do you need some help? You want me to call
what's
now?
your name?
Where you
You
calling at,
gangster,
sis?
man. I just,
Order. Whatever
So
you
like
need
if
me to
you
do,
gangster than the
I'm in the clutch.
motherfucker.
you in a
Look,
I
domestic
don't give a fuck.
relationship
I'm in every
It's
and you ain't
over.
got
situation.
no
I'ma
We need
call
to
kids,
get
you.
back to that. But we
call
need to get
Denise.
back to that. You can't be
Yeah,
scared.
call
I don't give a
Denise.
fuck. And that's what our
Look,
problem
I ain't
is.
scared, but if
We
something
black
do
folks,
scare
we
me,
too
I'm
scared.
calling you. I promise you. Let something
Yo,
scare me, I'm calling
Hey,
you.
yo, Adam,
Hey,
she
when
fuck
said
I
she
fuck down.
listen, I
scared.
used to lift, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I was out there on the road, I saw a lot of shit. And all I'm saying is, you just never know what you can save a life by just interjecting, just by that
No,
man to
we
get
need
so
more people
scared.
like you, man.
He don't know who, you know what I'm saying? You could be helping just by saying something. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah,
it has to come to a point where we gotta have each other back, bro. And I'm sorry,
got
not
to,
sorry,
yeah,
but
of
the black
course.
woman, especially, is the least protected in this motherfucking country and world. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
I'm willing to stand for my fellow sister. I don't care. I don't care. It's enough is enough. Just like y'all need to be holding up y'all homeboys and they homeboys to a certain standard and have they back. When you see a nigga being wrong, speak on that shit, my nigga. It ain't gonna hurt you. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna continue to talk my shit back the fuck up because I done did it too many times. That's why I can go to City Hall and stress what's going on here in the city. When you move like that, no fear in my heart. And if it's my time, it's my time, bro. And that's just where I'm at right now. Seriously.
A lot of women are not like you, though. A lot of women are not like you. And you know, as I'm not no hoe, I'm not no bitch, but I'm definitely in my relationship, like I'm going to try to de-escalate the situation. Like I'm not hoe ass nigga that no, like it's not no.
You know I told her, "Hoe, throw me your cell phone, sis. What number I need?"
You daddy sound like
I'm talking about right here. The Nation.
Scott,
what's up?
The Nation. Do me a favor though.
Yes.
Make sure you stay ready. Don't jump in the wrong nigga business. I hate to hear somebody whoop your ass.
No. Like I'm not. When I say jump in it, I've been in the car. That's what I was saying. I was lifting from a distance.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you.
No, for real. You sound like my son says the same thing, but see, I'm packing out right here. But that's just how I am because I'm in the city. You got to be ready out here for real. Like niggas is losing their motherfucking mind here in the north.
Wait, time out. All seriousness, I believe you. A nigga better not play with you. Like you know, body slap, but say.
You know what? I almost took my wig off. You heard me because I want to stay here. I get the Clio. It's a wrap. Let me get the Clio. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
On some real shit though, you know, like I just seen I just saw Tiffany say, you know, if you read the comment, I just saw her say too, like a girl overthinks calling the police because she got kids involved, and now when I call them, they can call the CPS, and then I got a whole nother motherfucking problem. I didn't put my kids in. So let me just.
All you gotta say is, could you do a wellness check? Let me tell you, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Them motherfuckers do it all the time. Yes, I'm telling you what I know. Maybe because I was locked up with the bitches and they gave me the game. Let me tell you, it's the way what you say and how you say it. And I'm gonna be real. I would pull that Karen Becky card in a heartbeat.
Can you give us an example of what you would say?
Look,
I got like officer. Come on, man. Like I'm here. I do like a wellness check. Like I'm so concerned. There's like a baby downstairs. I'm scared. I'm away from my apartment. I'm at work. My son, I have a teenager. He's just terrified. He's petrified, sir. Could you just please do a wellness check? Please. Simple. Them niggas do it all the time.
Like you said, you're in the city, so it's much different. That's not an emergency in the city, but here in Denton, my friend was white and her nigga was black, and they still did not. You know, they still did not do, you know,
that's some David Blaine shit there.
What she felt like. They put fear in her. Like, I'm not calling the police anymore because they called the CPS on me. I'm not calling them hoes no more, period. You know what I'm saying?
But that's dead now. That's fine there now.
Read what Buck just said.
Hey, that boy preaching.
That's real.
Hey, but look.
If you can eliminate those two problems, especially the being too dependent, a lot of that shit would change. Like, especially, and I hate to say it because I'm a man.
Way to go, Buck.
Especially for niggas, bro. Like, niggas are more dependent on women these days. You know, so a woman can really be ready to leave, bro, because she got a nigga who gonna help her do this and help her do that. It take a lot for a motherfucker to get over you, bro. But once they do get over you, it's just a wrap. And them niggas be knowing it too. So that's why that should be so dramatic with them type of niggas, because they know that they girl can do better than them. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely. Because that's crazy, you know, I'm a whole boss out here by my goddamn self. I can do it. I live in my house with my kids by my motherfucking self. I pay all of my own motherfucking bills. I don't need a nigga for shit. You know what I'm saying? But that also does not mean that I'm not going to be in a relationship and be understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because people have issues, and it doesn't just start with being with you. Like, they have issues that they deal with from a kid that they haven't dealt with, that spills over to being in a relationship. Like, it's more to it than just being.
That's crazy though. How something can happen to you as a kid, fuck up your adult life. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Yeah,
whatever happened to you as a kid, like you're a good sociable person, but once you're in a relationship behind closed doors, like you a whole different motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Like,
And with
that's
black people,
crazy. But then you get this other person stuck with you, and now they don't know how to, like, damn, they like, I want to get away, but I can't.
and they
Like,
feel sorry for you
and
because
they don't
like
feel like
they
they feel like everything else is too good now.
yeah, and a
Cause
lot
your
of times
crazy
we
ass
feel
is
sorry for
doing
the
it.
man. You know what I'm saying? Like we can change and we can help them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
we
that shit
need to
real.
I am
help
not a
them.
mechanic. I am not a mechanic, sis. Boop,
But
boop, boop.
everybody
I'm
ain't for
I
you
42.
mean,
though.
I ain't a
But that's
yeah,
it.
mechanic,
Like,
bro.
it's
man.
Like
just,
I
you
ain't a
just look at it
mechanic,
from
man.
your eyes, though. You got to look at it from reality. Like
But you
everybody,
know what? You
it's
speaking
probably
to
like
a woman that used to get
3%
her ass.
of women that's like
I
you.
didn't got my ass whooped. I didn't lost the baby. Where I damn near died at Denton Regional. Where I damn
Yeah,
near died for a nigga beating me. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? My auntie, my daddy in the hospital with me, bro. I got to the
So that,
hospital
I
with
mean,
blood
that
in my
made you
belly,
a
bro.
savage,
This
though, right?
man beat me and beat our child. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
not everybody's where I'm at, but all I'm saying is when a
exactly.
woman is fed up, that shit work both ways.
It
But
definitely
I
what's
can.
mean,
You
fed up to
understand what I'm
you might
saying?
not be fed up to her, though.
Definitely.
some people like
Because
that's over the top. Some people, I
it's
mean,
over the
cause
top. Yes.
some stuff I'd be
Because
like, whoa, shit. Now that wasn't, damn, you wouldn't look too far. Like, I'm like that, but then some stuff I'm like, I feel that, but you can say something almost as aggressive. Just it was just moved differently with it and got different same results. I'm like, I wouldn't do it that way.
yeah,
Like,
it just
it's just how it sounds. Shit. Like it's a
everybody is
preference, I
different.
guess. But
Everybody's different.
honestly, best way to get at it,
Say,
I'd rather
folks, I gotta
handle
leave out of
situation
this chat. God
non-violently.
bless you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Give the sister more airtime. And we love y'all.
I auntie. I'm a college nigga jump on me. Hey, she funny as hell. But no, seriously though, Rick.
But she's gotten to that point, and that's what people have to
Like, hey,
understand. Like she
she
got her
like,
ass
but
beat.
see,
She
but it
lost the
happened so many
baby,
times.
so
So
that's why she is like
like, she
she is.
like
You
that.
know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
Like
understand that shit. Like, shit,
yeah,
but she
yeah,
take care of her son though. Like, damn, like, nigga, she don't need a nigga. Like, she done with niggas. Like, don't play with her nigga.
but it's not even about needing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, well, obviously she tough,
what
but
person
she
in
like
this
she.
world want to live by themselves and want to be by themselves forever? Like no, God didn't put us on this earth to be by
Nah,
ourselves.
they
Most
put you there,
women
but
that's
what? But
single moms and stuff, that's not
you can
by
get pushed
choice.
that way
That's by
though. You can get pushed
but
that way because sometimes you be I don't know, you can be blinded so much by the situation that's unhealthy as fuck. But
definitely
when you realize it's too late.
it's
Fuck
too
it. Or
late. Yeah.
then when you realize it happens, you too comfortable in it. You like shit.
Yeah,
It's been 25 years since I got my ass beat by a
yeah,
man. I'm tough
yeah.
as fuck. I like this shit. Fuck it. I ain't gotta be with nobody. Like shit, cause you lost so much. Like, man, that's like having $1 million. It broke my whole motherfucking life. I got $1 million. Fuck out, man. What? I'm cool
Bro,
with this. What? I'm cool. Cause now I'm not hurting no more. Nigga, I'm doing shit you'll never probably be able to do in your motherfucking life. Like, I got $1 million and have shit. Like,
Yeah.
so now, fuck it. I'm like this love time. Well, domestic violence turned me this way. I like being like this. I'm not getting beat up no more. Like, I ain't never just been beat up before. And then
Well,
for you to keep doing it, oh no. I'm gonna grab something.
you
For
know,
me to not
I
want
just
to,
I
for
just
me to
feel
be
like
so into you where I let you beat me up, or I let you talk to me and like as a man, like you do something to like it hurt the fuck out of me. Oh yeah, no, I'm cool. Like, cause
yeah,
I'm gonna
it
do
just
something to you.
depends though.
Cause now I
It's
feel like,
different.
cause you want to
It's
be a
different
man,
from
I feel like you want to hurt a man feeling, so you should suffer the consequences that a man do. But like, no,
yeah.
that's not right. You know what I'm saying? But shit. But hey, some people like, hey, whatever. Consequences.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Consequences
different
ain't
because
all
it's
that
not
bad
like
sometimes for the situation. Me personally, I know now I would never do it like in my life. But I
yeah,
know
nah,
I
real
feel like
shit, but
when I felt like I was gonna do it when I thought about it.
real
Shit,
shit,
I'm cool with the consequences. You
real
gonna
shit.
call who over here? I think I'm gonna analyze the fight. Like, man, I think I get with him. Fuck, I ain't tripping.
well,
But
listen,
then that's when I really got to think like, oh shit, like this is starting to make sense to me. I'm smarter than I act. Like, fuck no, like for me to put my hands on you, like I'm making a deal with a bad person.
making a
And
deal with a bad person
put
because at the
him
end
in
of the day,
free, huh? But I'm
at the
saying
end of
like
the
what?
day, you know, me personally, I try not to get my family involved in my relationships, but just know that if I have to call my people, then it's up there with your ass. Your ass is out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
So I try not to
I don't
involve
know
my
what you
people.
did to
You
the
know what I'm saying?
people. I ain't in it.
Yeah, I try to hold my own, you know what I'm saying? And that also
Nah, but
goes
that,
with,
but
with
then,
women being
that's what
quiet.
you're supposed to do though, because you know what I'm saying, like you barely old. I ain't trying to say you're older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of young. Y'all got up there, but that's why growing up in the late '90s, early 2000s, it's not too many people that just you gonna push over no more. Like people between the age 25 and 35, that's a 10-year gap of some people like it. We fucked it up. I hate to say it, we fucked all this shit up. Oh
Yeah.
well, like shit, y'all gave us the world. Y'all fucked up and gave like we got too much. So now it's like, damn, now we give a fuck about domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody been in a relationship, everybody got kids, but now it's like, oh shit. Now you have an opinion on what's going on. When you was a kid, you didn't know about it. Yeah, you knew old girls getting beat the fuck up, but not your business, right? You overheard your mama on the phone that talking to your ass. And you never heard it. Nigga, man, what my auntie used to beat the shit out of her boyfriend. It was funny
All
as
right,
hell. That
look.
was back then, cause
Okay, so let me ask y'all this question. Why do you think people not like you said in the last few years it's been like, rising as far as people talking about it. Why do you think
man,
people don't talk about it? Like, because I know it's people who watching who agree, but they might be in a domestic relationship,
I mean,
and if you try to go help
that's
them,
something hard to talk
y'all gonna
about.
have
I
a
wouldn't
problem.
know
So
if
why do you think
I
people
wouldn't know how
not
to tell
saying
you I'm
anything?
getting abused. How do I say that? I could show
But
you that
see,
I am, but I'm gonna do something stupid.
it's not that simple because a lot of women that's with their mate,
I
it's
was
not
a woman, I
somebody
wouldn't be
that
able to do it.
it's not somebody that they just been with for 2 days
Like,
or 2 months or 2 years. Like they've been with them for a long time. They got kids by them, and relationships are going to have problems. So, okay, say one time we get into it and it escalates. Like I'm not going to just say, "Oh, I'm abused." No, like that's just one situation. But when it's continuous, it's just more to it. Like I said, a lot of women can't just leave overnight. Like shit, I'm finna bounce. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna take my kids and leave this bitch. No, it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? You have to make preparations. Like I can't just go to my mama's house, or even if I can just go to my mama's house. Do I want to just go to my mama's house because I'm ashamed, or my mama gonna be all in my business, or it's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not that easy at all. And a lot of women just feel it's a lot to deal with trying to exit a situation like that. And a lot of women be hoping like he's gonna get better, like he's gonna change, he's sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I made him mad, or maybe I pushed him to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot we know what we be doing to men. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not intentional or whatever, but it goes both ways. Like
Most definitely. Most definitely.
it
It
just
has
goes both
to.
ways.
It has to.
So us as people, we just have to be a helping hand to other people and don't judge people. Like if I tell you, say, like I'm going through this, or if you pull up and you see me and my nigga arguing, you just stand there and make sure that it don't get out of hand. And then if you see this nigga jumping on her or see her jumping on him, then you don't have to just interject and get involved, but you get some shit help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get some help there. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have to help each other, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and as Black people, because nobody's going to look out for us. We have a disadvantage across the board.
Right.
So we just have to help one another. You know what I'm saying? We really have to help one another because it's just not that easy.
Facts. Facts. And that's like Buck said a while ago, if niggas was more on they shit, domestic violence wouldn't be so high because
Hmm.
that shit plays into your insecurity
Hmm.
because you know she can upgrade. But if you
Yeah.
can upgrade also, you on your shit, it really don't matter. And it won't even be like your arguments won't even get to a certain level in
Yeah.
volume anymore because it's like, bro, we really can go do our own thing and be all right. But not a
Yeah.
nigga can't do that, like you said. I know some girls if they leave their niggas right now, they don't have nothing.
They don't have nothing. And that's what I said with my friend. Like, it was a shot to his ego for you to say, bitch ass nigga, get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I just got this new house. Get your bitch ass out of my house. Because it's
Yeah,
my house. Bitch, you didn't pay
man,
nothing
that'll
in here.
fuck
It's
with
my
a
house.
nigga. That'll
It fucked
fuck
with
with a
niggas' ego.
nigga.
Like, you ain't finna do me
Yeah,
like that. Bitch, you think you finna have another nigga in this bitch? You got me fucked up. Like,
yeah, that'll
it ain't
fuck
him.
with a nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you right. It
definitely. But
definitely
like I
will.
said on the podcast last week, there's a small percentage of men that have their own places without a woman, that they not living with their mom, their girlfriend, their baby mama, like very small percentage. And I'm not gonna say that it's not possible, but most men don't have their own spots. I mean, a lot have their own spots, but
They
There's
depend
more
on
that
that
don't, I
girl.
think.
Yeah. So they have
So
to. They have to be a house nigga. They have to be that I care too much nigga because the moment somebody else interests their girl and a nigga gotta see one text message or think a bitch acting funny. Then he gonna start
hmm
trying to get into the Facebooks, get into the all that shit. And then when he find it, oh yeah, we finna fight. Like, yeah, he gonna jump on you then. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Because like, and I'm saying it from personal experience, it always came behind something. So if you dealing with that type of nigga who don't have nothing, and like, oh shit, this bitch fucking with this nigga. It ain't even about her fucking with the nigga. If she would fuck with that nigga and still come home to you, you wouldn't even give a fuck. But it's the fact
hmm
that if she keep fucking with this nigga, he gonna take your bitch and they gonna have their own life, and you gonna be at your mama house, like you said.
out here looking goddamn me crazy.
Yeah.
And now the nigga got your bitch and everybody see her with your bitch. So that's a shot to your motherfucking ego. And
Yeah.
that's what it is with niggas. Like, it's a shot to my ego. You ain't finna do me, bitch. Like, no, go
Yeah.
get your own shit, hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because a person would take a lot off of a person if they depend on them, period.
Mm-hmm. Shit
Period.
that they would
Because
not
what else
take
can
under
you do?
normal circumstances.
Yep.
That's most definitely true, man. And I'm glad you were somebody came and that could tell like the insight of what happened to Megan. Like and basically like in a nutshell, she was just the type that's gonna stand up for herself, and she did that to the end. Like
To the end.
you know, your
Because she
friend was
loved
a
him too.
warrior, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And she loved him to a fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say that they didn't have fights and he didn't hit her or whatever. No, that's not the case. The case is she loved him. They were in a relationship. She wanted a family, and so things just got way out of control. Yeah, we gonna all say, yeah, she should have left him. We should have helped her leave him low. Yeah. Well, guess what? That's just it's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? Because all these people, and that's what pissed me off. Like, R.I.P. Megan. I love Megan. Bitch, where was y'all this whole time when she needed somebody and she felt alone? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck were y'all? Did y'all love her then? Hell no. So don't get on there with that fake love ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so this whole year, it's taking a lot out of me to
yeah.
not be like, get your bitch ass off her page, ho. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even like y'all. You know what I'm saying? That whole clique of friends that we love you, Megan, rest in peace. Bitch, no, y'all didn't. She didn't even fuck with y'all, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I just ain't gonna shoot a bitch down like that. But I feel like my nigga would expect me to shoot them hoes down. Bitch, get out of here with that hoe ass shit. You ain't love my nigga. You know what I mean? But
I
it's just
know
not
she
that
had
easy.
like friends, but the only person that I mean, like I said, I didn't, I ain't talked to her for so long. Only person that I can remember besides you was like Whitney, or so
Whitney,
some
yeah.
people, like that's the only like you and
That's
Whitney are
it.
people I knew for a fact that she was close.
That's
But it
it.
was others, I just can't remember their name. But I know I remember y'all too off
All
top.
them other hoes, she didn't fuck with all them other hoes no more. That whole clique of hoes that used to be her friends and shit, they stopped liking her. You know what I'm saying? They stopped fucking with her because she was fucking with Xavier. So they judged her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So they backed away from her and she backed away from them because regardless of what your friend going through, you don't drop her off because she want to be with this nigga. You know what I mean?
right.
You be there for her. You don't drop her off and
Yeah,
say fuck her. Like, you don't do that. That's not what
yeah,
you do for
facts.
your friend.
That's real. That's real to
So,
motherfucker.
like I said, it's taking a lot out of me not to shoot them hoes down. Bitch, y'all ain't her friend, hoe. I got so many screenshots. I put them hoes on there and shut them hoes down. Because I was just reading today, you know what I'm saying? After I talked to the detective, my bitch was talking about lining these hoes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bitch was no hoe. She
Yeah,
said, I'll line all them hoes up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll line them hoes up with their ass.
And they know who they are too. So
They
you ain't
know
even
who
got
they
to
are.
say no name. Yeah, that's crazy.
Knuckle up, bitch, because y'all know I'm going to ride for my nigga to the end. You know what I'm saying? I got my nigga tatted on my arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
My nigga right here. That's my
Yeah, you
nigga
see
to
what I'm
the end.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride
That's
with my
love.
nigga. You hoes know who you is. You didn't ride with it when she was here, so don't ride with it now that she gone, bitch. Knuckle up,
Ooh,
hoe.
ooh-wee, man.
Period.
Ooh-wee. I mean, there you go. Y'all heard it.
So, and we just speaking on domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Just be there for your people. If you know they dealing with that, then deal with it with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to force them to leave because they gonna leave when they get ready. You know what I'm saying? My nigga wasn't fortunate enough to leave, and I
Yeah,
get bad about it every day. You know what I'm saying? But that's what she chose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she chose to leave here like that, but she chose to love that man. You know what I'm saying? To a fault.
yeah.
So it is what it is, and that happens to a lot of us every single day. Every
Sometimes
single
the
day.
victim ain't even who you think it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
it's always
niggas
victim.
niggas be getting their heads knocked off too, but With
Yeah.
niggas, the average woman can't whoop no man. So why don't you
No.
leave?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not leaving because you depend on her and you need her. You know what I'm saying? So shut your bitch ass up and get your ass kicked. Then I guess. I mean, I don't know because
That's
why are you
real.
still here?
That's real. Motherfuckers like, and like you said earlier, like when motherfuckers get around their friends, like every girl talk about they nigga when they get around their sisters or their
Yeah,
homegirls. So
and you supposed to
your
be
friends
able to.
already know that the nigga ain't shit, and they know
Yeah,
he hit on you and all that shit like that. So if they think they friend really weak and this nigga might do something, they gonna go behind her back to try to get everybody to go help her get away from her because she's weak. But if you know your friend is a fighter, you know a nigga ain't gonna just run over her. You like, man, I can't stand that nigga, but I know you're gonna do you, but just know I
yeah,
got your back type shit.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
And
that's
that's what
real.
I lived a few doors down from Megan in the worst part of the domestic violence of her relationship, but she always knew that I'm right there. And if that nigga run up over here while you over here, I'm gonna blow his bitch ass away. You know what I'm saying? But you around the
Right,
corner, you're not calling me for help, so I'm not gonna intervene in that. I'm
facts.
not
That's
gonna
what
get
it
in
is.
that because when I do, it's gonna make you back away from me because you want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to ruin your happiness because that's your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's dysfunctional or if it's toxic, I can't make you leave that if that's who you love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, she say love don't hurt, but relationships have problems. Like who the fuck are we? We're not perfect. It doesn't matter if you're married.
yeah.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
real.
And a lot of times we run our mouth like, "Hell ass nigga that." No, shut the fuck up. Sometimes just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. Every woman, every nigga know when enough. Like even the motherfuckers that just don't got no filter. Like once she get a nigga that she know is her match. Like no matter because I'm talking about the women who know that they tough. Now you got a regular nigga. You know he a peon, so you gonna run over him and you wish he would put his hands on
Yeah.
you. You gonna blend him up real good. But you go
Yeah.
to the hood and get one of these stiff niggas. You ain't scared of the nigga, but you know how far to take it with that nigga.
You
So
do it.
that
And
kind
you
of
gonna
domestic violence is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think
yeah,
that's what
and you
people be
gonna
talking about. They were talking about the innocent women who can't
yeah,
help themselves and they cry for help, but nobody hear them.
but nobody
That's
hear
what,
them.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know what, I guess it's both still has to be domestic violence, but it should have a different category. Like, now
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers was fighting. This lady was really over here getting beat. Her kids was really
Yeah.
over here being traumatized. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a difference. Like, you motherfuckers, y'all crazy. Y'all don't need to be together, but y'all are. I can't intervene because, like you said, your nigga gonna convince you that you the problem because you always in their business. That's
Yeah.
the nigga he fucking her. The more he fuck her, the more he got her mind. So
Yeah.
eventually your friend won't be your friend no more. It's a lot of girls that don't talk to their friends no more because they fucking with this nigga who know that they friends know he a bullshit nigga. So he gonna
Yeah.
get them away from that girl. Nah, that
Yeah.
bitch ain't no good. And the more I fuck you, the more I tell you I love you, the more I play with your emotions, the more you gonna think I'm right. And once I
Yeah.
get you away from the friends who won't, then I can be the real me.
Yep.
And that's how a
And
lot of shit be getting, that's how a lot of niggas be getting in the spiral. A lot of people, period.
yeah, and to our black people, I just want to say, like, if you have a problem and you have identified that, like, you have some stuff that's bothering you since you were a kid, get help, go to counseling, because us as black people, we do not like, we feel like, oh, we don't need help. Yes, you fucking do, because it's not just spilling over on you, it's spilling over on your motherfucking kids, and it's not fair to them for them to deal with your damaged ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not fair. Like you have to identify the problem as a grown motherfucker and try to fix those problems because you may be the problem in a relationship. It might not be the other person. It might be your crazy motherfucking ass.
Yeah, yeah. It,
So, you know,
it, 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 it do. It's but the reason why I'm not even gonna say 50-50 or I'm gonna say fucking 90-10 niggas because no matter
yeah,
how feisty a bitch is, no matter how, bro, you know that woman can't do that. And I'm talking to me too, but it's just like me and what I'm telling myself so I can say it out loud, so like I'm talking to everybody else. I gotta just remember, like everything she do, she learning from you.
mm-hmm,
So when a motherfucker say something to you that you don't like, you can tell yourself, if I would have never did that around her, she would have never known how to use that against me. You see what I'm saying? So I know if I take more time to think about it, I don't even argue. Like cool. But when I do get mad, I'm like, yeah, I got you now, nigga. What's up? Like, yeah, well, I'm all in at that point. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But see, I gotta
Yeah.
like now because of competition for me. Like, okay, the first person to get mad losing. I don't like losing. So even
Definitely.
having this show make me feel like, okay, cool. This what this motherfucker did. This motherfucker then got into my head because that's supposed to be the most impossible place to get, especially with me. So now you man, and you know how to throw them jabs, and I be like, yeah, man, you better start playing with me. Like if
Yeah.
you not if what you saying not bothering the motherfucker, they just gonna laugh. But when you say something that hit that button, they gonna be like, say my nigga, stop playing with me. Like you
Yeah.
might not get physical right there, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I hit that trigger then. Oh, so you don't like being called a bitch ass nigga. You don't like
Yeah.
so now I know that in the future when you piss me off, bitch ass nigga, like bet,
Yeah.
okay. I gotta stop letting bitch ass nigga be my trigger.
Fire you up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just
Yeah.
that helped me too. Like it ain't just shit.
Yeah. See, with my first kid's daddy, I was with him for 14 years, from a kid all the way till I was 29, and I left his motherfucking ass because it wasn't about me. I could hold my own, but when your talking and toxicness starts spilling over to my kids, then bitch, I
Mm,
gotta go because it's not about me. It's about my kids. It's not
yeah,
about me anymore. So I left that nigga while he was at motherfucking work. When he came home, the whole goddamn house was empty because the night before he had ran his motherfucking mouth so much till my kids went to school, and just so happened my mama got to the school to have lunch with them, and my kids looked tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So she like, what the fuck was y'all doing yesterday? Because the kids look sleepy as a motherfucker. Well, he was up all night running his goddamn mouth, arguing with his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? And once you keep doing that over and over again, the kids they hear that, like they're not crazy. They hear that, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't think about shit like, where am I gonna go? No, bitch. I got my friend, once this nigga went to work, I got my friend to pack up my whole motherfucking house. And when he came home, that hoe was empty. My whole family didn't even know I left. You know what I'm saying? I got a hotel room with my kids and we was out. You know what I'm saying? My family didn't know until he started calling around looking for me, but I just had to make that decision. And he wasn't abusing me or none of that shit. But I just got tired of the running your mouth spilling over to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
cool. But once
yeah.
it started getting to my kids, like, bro, you know, like you have to, as a mother and really as a father, you have to think about what it's doing to your kids. Because you're
That's
gonna make them be some fucked up individuals as well.
that's real. That's real. That's real,
So,
real. No, I said 90-10, bro, because a woman shouldn't make a nigga that mad to where taking her life is your only goddamn solution. Like
or even popping her bitch ass either.
or just taking your motherfucking fist and going right in the whole face. Like it's 90-10 because we gotta have more self-control because you don't want no weak woman. I want my girl like, but it's not even about talking back, like standing up for yourself. Like if I'm telling you something on a daily basis that's benefiting our life, yeah, I expect you to listen. But if I'm calling you a bitch, I expect you to call me one back.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't take that kind of girl, you should get somebody else, and you should let that somebody that can control that girl have that girl, and vice versa. But niggas
Yeah,
can't do that because niggas don't want to go through that 2-3 week span where they ain't got nobody and they sleeping at their
yeah,
mama house,
yeah,
and then the phone finna get turned up because the phone is in her name. Everything that you thought you had, she spondoed that motherfucking shit because it was
hell
hers.
yeah,
And a bitch ain't gonna want no broke nigga, so your approach to the next hoe have to be so fantastic that she take you with nothing. You got to make a bitch think you was in the war and came back, nigga, with PTSD and don't nobody trust you or some shit. You
yep,
got to have a fucked up story to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be that extreme. So that's why I say 90-10 because even if you got the kind of girl you're not going to fight, fool, leave that hoe alone, bro. And she going to leave you alone. If she question you about them hoes, be smarter how you talk to the hoes, nigga.
yeah,
If if you got caught talking to a bitch on Facebook, nigga, take that hoe to Snap. If you just gotta talk to her. So
yeah.
take
If
that
you
bitch to
just
the
gotta
messenger.
talk to
Stop
her,
being so motherfucking bold if you got a bitch that's gonna knock your fucking head off when
yeah,
you log off and vice versa. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like people don't be like, nah, you respect the boundaries and respect the relationship. Now, when the motherfuckers start respecting what you continue to respect, then it's already a problem. And
yes,
motherfuckers like they just let problems pile on top until because you know you can deal with it. You don't care how high it get. You know you got so much control over yourself that it can get so far out of control and you still won't lose your cool but they don't have the
Definitely.
balance that you got. So when they
Def-
collapse, it then that trigger you because you thought you had it under control because you thought that
Definitely.
motherfucker had the control you had. So now everything is fucked up because there's so much confusion because that's not something that y'all talk about.
That's not something y'all talk about. Yep. I know with my first baby daddy, we get into it. I wouldn't fire his ass up, but if you touch me, bitch, I'm finna light your ass up. We finna
Yeah,
fight like cats and dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna split your
well,
goddamn
for
wig. You
real,
touch me, then we finna be in this hole fighting like a bitch.
man.
But
No,
that
for
was,
real.
that was years ago. Now in the relationship I was in, like, there's nothing that you can say that's gonna make me fire off and hit you.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can say that's gonna make me mad enough to escalate and argue with you. Like I was with this nigga for 3 whole years, never raised my voice to this nigga ever in my life because nothing that you say or do is gonna even make me that upset. You know what I'm saying? Like I have that much self control over myself that I don't care what you say. Like you have a problem with your goddamn self because I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might be mad and whatever, I'm not. You're not gonna get me out of my element, bro. Like you're not. But
Right.
you're not gonna whoop me either, my nigga, at all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
For
my
sure.
mama just said last week, I hope you ain't let Billy cower you down, bitch,
Mm.
nigga.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You gonna get your bitch ass burnt down. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
single ass
Most
motherfucker
definitely.
because once you escalate and take me there, I was finna blow that nigga head off last week. You know what I'm saying? Because you over here escalating and I'm trying to de-escalate, and you over here running your goddamn mouth. So now because I done lost my friend and I'm shell shocked as the fuck. You can't do me, my nigga, because I'm gonna burn your bitch ass up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sure.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So before I even go there, I'm just gonna take myself out that situation because you're gonna lose in the end. Because I'm still a boss. You
Come
know what I'm
on.
saying? And most women are bosses. We don't need no niggas. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
Agree. I
We
agree.
don't. But that's not the mentality to have neither. Because like I said, God didn't put you on this earth to be by yourself. And I never intended on being a single mom of 4 kids. Like that's not our intention. But
Oh,
before I take some fuck shit, I'll be by my motherfucking self. You know what I'm talking about?
that's fact.
Period.
And had it now, I'm gonna keep it 100. Had my girl not been on some boss shit, it never would have inspired me because I was cool thinking I was gonna be a street nigga for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody gonna find that something that they feel like is worth getting away from what they was comfortable in. You see what I'm saying? So if she had been the boss because I'm leeching off her, like shit, life is great. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All I gotta do is wake up type shit. But you get tired of that being an argument because she right. I
She's
need
right.
help with these bills. I need help with this. Niggas can't take that pressure. So it's like you want to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up, but you can't because she right.
She
So
right.
had it not been for her always on her shit top to bottom, it would have never got. I would have never moved. I would have none of that shit. But them moving and us getting away, and her bossing up the way she did, catapulted the fuck out of me
Yep.
because
And now your whole
I'm
boss out
applying.
here. You
I
know what I'm
don't want
saying?
you to outshine me, type shit. Not
That
like I feel like he's trying to like if I feel like you're trying to little boy me. That's what I mean. Not
yeah,
me. I don't care if you make more money than me, but I
yeah,
feel like if I feel like you little boy me, then that's not gonna make me want to bounce up. It's gonna piss me off to the point I'm gonna show you I'm bigger than you and I can whoop your ass.
yeah.
That's what drive a lot of niggas too. But it woke me up like, damn, well, cool, fuck it. I want to live like that, but I don't want to have to ask her for money because she already paying all the bills. So let
Definitely.
me go, put my mind to work and boom, look at me now. Look at us now. You
Look at
see what
y'all
I'm saying?
now.
Like
Whole bosses out here. Like
back.
niggas be like, how's your brother? I'm like, nigga, my nigga is boss the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like doing
we
the best he's ever done in his life. But to
back.
some men, like their woman being a boss, it's intimidating to them. So
Well,
instead of trying to match that, you a whole ass nigga. Like you over here jealous of your own bitch. Like who the
yeah,
fuck are
you're in
you?
competition with your lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? A
yeah.
couple weeks ago, I'm telling nigga like, yeah, I'm gonna get my shit painted up. Nigga sitting over here looking crazy in the bitch. Like, what's wrong with
Niggas
you?
found in there because this shit gotta stay a standard color.
Yeah. Cause you want to be a low budget ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not
Yeah,
that
nigga,
nigga.
for
You know what
time,
I'm
so
talking
get your game up.
about?
That's
Get
just, I
get
mean,
your motherfucking game up.
you should be you should I think like a motherfucker's not responsible for your happiness. I agree. But I think that if your mate inspires you, like if you're really happy with the person you with, then I feel like that's how you build. Like you cool with the
Yeah.
fight. I'm not gonna say you cool with it. You accept it because y'all fight, but y'all gonna be all right. It ain't never
Yeah.
went to that part where my kids got to see me swole up, or you had to go to jail, or whatever the case may be. You cool with that? That shit staying in my house. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can't say he did this or she did it, because you know who your girl is and she know who her nigga is.
Definitely.
So some lies you can't come tell a real motherfucker.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if we was motivating each other, them lies that people tell, or them rumors or whatever, they can't penetrate, because nigga, you know who the fuck I am, and I know who you are. I feel like I know what you won't do, but I know you won't disrespect this house, because you know what's gonna come with that. If I'm happy. Now, if I'm not happy with myself, I don't have no business being with nobody. But niggas don't accept that. People don't accept it. Nobody wants to be alone, because I feel like that's where suicide and that type of shit comes into play.
Yeah.
So you have to be with somebody, and you cling to the first person that's acceptable to how you living at the current moment.
Yeah.
And you try your best to mask that nigga who you really are, because you don't want to lose this person, because there you go again. Now you alone. Like, it's just so much shit that ties into it, bro. That's why I want people to be like, no, like, any nigga that put his hands on a woman is a coward, sure enough. But you have to know it's something came behind that. Now, it's bitch ass niggas who do just hit bitches for no reason, fact.
For no reason, yeah.
But not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody hit everybody for no reason. Like, I know I'm fucked up in the head, fool, but I also know that where I am now, I got the most balance. So I'll say some shit, I'll do some shit, but I'm not gonna be who I was to that extent, because I know what the fuck gonna come with it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm happy, and I guess that's the difference. So
It's
I'm
the
willing
difference.
to accept, yeah, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have did this. As opposed to say, no, I ain't wrong, bitch. You should have known better than to play with me.
Yeah.
Man,
But at the end of the day, like, for a man and even for a woman, like, you love this person, y'all in relationship. So how you think you gonna knock them the fuck out, and then in 5 minutes or tomorrow y'all gonna be okay, and you gonna be looking at this nigga like he didn't knock my goddamn head off.
Smooth the fuck up.
But,
Yeah.
like, no, bro. And yeah, y'all might get into it, but no, like, it's not okay for him to hit you. But if you hit him, expect to get your motherfucking ass hit back. Expect to
And the
get
people
your
who
ass
don't
hit
agree
back.
with that, I feel like, are somewhat part of the problem. Like, I understand a nigga can't whoop a woman, all that. We're not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, everybody got that point to where you shouldn't take the next person. I ain't defending these, like, the niggas. Now, I'm gonna take these niggas back out of this pot. To the niggas who killed these women, nah, we ain't talking. Like, y'all niggas is wrong on every fucking level. You niggas is whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck if what you said was true, really happened. What the fuck you had a gun for anyway? It was pointless. Like, that's not the first time you got put out, my nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you tried the little tactic. She ain't bought a wolf ticket. She pulled your car because you had one. You see what I'm saying? But she still win. Like I mean, shit. R.I.P. She went out. She didn't go out like you thought she was.
Yeah, definitely.
So she win. And the same thing with OG Maria. Like, y'all didn't take no pussies.
Definitely.
But y'all niggas, especially that nigga kid. Like, that ain't my bit, but yeah, she went. To me, like, bro,
they warriors. Period.
They warriors.
They warriors.
They stood for something, and they did not change that, even if it cost their life.
Yep.
So I ain't talking about them niggas. Them niggas is no. I'm talking about the people the motherfuckers who understand know what the fuck I'm talking about, because everybody's been involved, and they probably still with that person right now.
Mm-hmm.
So don't try to mix it all in the pot and say domestic violence is all one thing. Yeah, but I know it is, but it shouldn't be. Because sometimes motherfucker call the police on you because y'all arguing like she said she did with them. Whole time, your girl just loud. That's how you talk. Now, I really got a warrant though. You call the police to my house, I go to jail. My girlfriend come outside. Who the fuck called the police? She found out it was you. She got a problem with you because you didn't mind your business.
Yeah, you didn't mind your business, yeah. Because
and I understand being a friend, but you just gotta know first. Like, you can't just jump head first into nothing. That's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I had a friend that lived all the way in Austin, and I was in Denton, and I was texting her back and forth, and she was telling me what the nigga was doing to her, and so I hit her mama up, and I told her mama, hey, this is what's going on, and so her mama sent the laws over there, and guess what? When the laws got over there, she was, no, nothing happened. and they was trying their best to get that nigga ass because she was white and he was a nigga. But she
Mhm.
was vouching for that nigga, like, no, he didn't do anything. But the whole time he and her beating her bitch ass up.
Beating the fuck out of
But
him.
so you just can't get involved in everybody's business.
Yeah.
And so you just have to be that friend, like, shit, as long as you say you're okay, my nigga, like, you
That's all
shouldn't
you can
be
do is
doing that.
believe him.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, you know, and I hate that you're doing that, but I'm gonna be your friend. And then, shit, if you need me to call 911, goddamn me, I guess you just tell me to call 911.
That's it. That's man, and I feel like everybody need friends like you and Whitney and black and people like that who gonna really ride for you. Feel like, but I since most definitely I appreciate you coming up because I man, you helped me control this shit because it was a lot of shit. My girl jumped on and helped me with the comments. I appreciate all y'all for real. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and it's still gonna be more like as you can see every time we get off the more the comments just keep growing because people see this shit tomorrow or whatever. But it's gonna be some people who didn't agree with what you said, I said, Montreal, whoever came on. Some people gonna feel like we saying domestic violence is okay, which is not, and I'm gonna say that right now, it's not. Sometimes it's understandable, is all I was saying. Sometimes it's a reason behind it. Sometimes it's deeper than what y'all think. Sometimes people really just need y'all to mind y'all business. Sometimes people really do need y'all help. Sometimes it's just nothing you can do. Sometimes you just got, bro, it's just part of life. Like rape, that type of shit. Like, bro, everyone, like a lot of women that know got a rape story, fam. We'll talk about this another time, but you don't see nobody coming to the aids of these women until it comes to the news or it hits
Mhm.
somebody they know. Now it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Now rape is such. Look how they did Bill Cosby. I don't know if these niggas did that. I ain't fuck. I don't know. But what I'm saying, it wasn't a big deal until they did it.
R.
But it
Kelly,
wasn't a
prime
big deal when
example.
niggas like Charlie Sheen and them motherfuckers was doing it,
Elvis Presley.
or
Shit, he
Elvis
had
Presley. That's
12
what I
year
meant. Not
olds
Charlie.
and
My
shit.
bad.
Like, come on.
It wasn't a big deal then because it was them. It's only a problem when it comes to us or people like we feel like we can touch or we know you a whole ass nigga for doing this, but you turn around and watch this celebrity nigga who known for beating up bitches and you support everything he do. That's why they say niggas need to come together. And but I'm a realist. It's gonna take more than us just saying we got to come together and motherfuckers just gotta start doing it because I know in our hood, a motherfucker not gonna ride down the street and see one of us or you or somebody we know beating up somebody we not stop. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck who it is. If I see a nigga beating up a girl that I know or my sister, my partner's sister or something, yeah, in my hood, I'm gonna stop even if I don't get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, my nigga, what's up? Oh, nigga, man, this bitch did this and did that because your presence, like you say, your presence. Sometimes your presence is all the motherfucker gotta feel. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna jump out and be like, bitch ass nigga ain't gonna beat the nigga up because for all I know, he didn't caught the bitch cheating. He walked away and she walked behind him, beating his ass up. And when I pull up, is when he finally got tired of it. And that's the only part that I saw.
And then when you get through with that, she gonna be with him tomorrow.
She gonna be with that nigga tomorrow. But when a motherfucker is tired, they will get away. And that's the people who got the best success story, like yourself.
Yeah, and it goes both ways. Cause Mama said last week, like, you know, you don't get your family involved because you'll be with them tomorrow. Well, I might be with that bitch tomorrow, but that nigga gonna know that there's a line that you don't motherfucking cross, bitch. And when you
Yeah,
cross that bitch, your ass is out of there, huh? Period.
that's
I
it.
don't
That's
care if I'm
all.
with this nigga every day. If he
That's
do
it.
something that I don't like and I tell my people, then you're gonna just have to learn from that because
Yeah,
you have to understand that there's a line that you don't cross.
yeah.
So yeah, they might be together tomorrow and next week and all that. That's their business. But there's just gotta be a line that a motherfucker don't cross, and sometimes you just gotta teach a motherfucker that. Period.
That's real. That's way too real, man. And that I ain't gonna lie, man. The more I talk and the more I was reading what people were saying, bro. Like I don't know, man. Like it's easy when you know that you like, bro. That shit. That if mother, man. I guess I know I already got to go, so I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, man. It's just one of them situations that if somebody you know is involved in that and you know she need help because she's not the type that to take care of herself, I feel like y'all should go above her, get in her business. And if she rejects all that help that you went out of your way to provide her, then that's not your situation anymore. You can only pray for her or you can only pray for him. You see what I'm saying? Because that nigga might be doing it or she might be doing it to this nigga, man, but y'all can't provide that comfort that they give each other after they stop fighting.
Yeah.
That's what the part people don't understand. Like everybody can bash me, everybody can bash whoever they bashing, but that woman, you gonna say something that's gonna trigger that woman's emotion, like, hey, you going too far now. Now I'm the sympathy card back in my favor because y'all talk so bad about me.
Yeah.
You helped me get my girl back. You see what I'm saying? Like it might have been a time where I fucked her so bad I didn't know how to get her back. But since you talk so bad about me, she started saying, "Well, no, I didn't mean it like that. Now he ain't that type of motherfucker." Now she
Yeah.
offended by what you just said about me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, domestic violence has to be one of the most sensitive subjects outside of rape and shit like that because it's always the gray area. Like, no matter what, like the niggas who harm you are wrong. I'm saying this again for the people who just pulled up. If you hit a woman, you wrong. If you hit a nigga, you wrong.
You wrong.
You see what I'm
Keep your
saying?
hands to your
But you can
motherfucking self.
only help a person so much because especially if this is just a spiritual battle anyway. God knew what He was doing.
Hmm.
It sucks to say, especially when it's somebody you know, but He ain't never made no mistake. And I try to remember that even when shit is the worst. And once I learned to do that, and it took me going, it's like, bro, I don't want to go to jail no more. But I know for a shit show, I'll go tomorrow if I had to show a motherfucker that's not okay the way you think you finna do to somebody I fuck with, I
Yeah.
love, or me, or something like that. You know, so you got to stand on what you got to be willing to die for what you stand for, and that's
Many
me.
days I wish that I would have, regardless of what she said, I wish I would have had somebody beat that nigga ass up. You know what I'm saying? So he know that the next time you touch that bitch, I don't care if she gonna be with you again, you gonna get your bitch ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to know that a motherfucker will touch you.
Okay, we're gonna
Tay
answer the
said,
question. We're gonna deal.
yeah,
Answer
Tay said
that question.
if it was your kid, me personally, I tell all my kids, like, keep your hands to your motherfucking self. But me as a mother, I bet not find out my kids getting touched on. I don't care if she or he want to be with that bitch every day. You gonna know that if you touch this one, I'm gonna break your ass off something. But I'm gonna teach
Yeah,
my kids not to put their hands on nobody. You don't. Nothing is that serious that you have to put your hands on somebody. You do not do that.
thanks. What if you like? So is that? I wonder if that's the same as finding that your kid is the school bully. Do you correct that then? Because that's gonna lead to that type of shit. Like you just happen the school call you, you don't believe because you know your kid is a good kid. So you just happen to drop out of school one day and you see this nigga really out here big time bullying niggas. I wonder if that's the same as the question she answered because I know if it's my kid, I'm gonna be fucked up because I'm like, damn, where he learned this from? And if
Yeah.
it's from me, then I can only be so mad. Like I can only say so much to him.
Yeah,
Like
but
like
that goes both ways as well because my kids, for the last couple years, they know that everywhere mommy goes, she got that thing. Period. You gonna see me with it. I don't hide it from them, nothing. And I tell them off the top, if somebody come in this bitch, I'm blowing them away. The other day we was outside and the kids was playing in the street, and I said, if that bitch run you over, I'm gonna shoot her shit up. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, but they're gonna also know that you don't do that to people. You know what I'm saying? You don't be bullies at school because, and you don't want to cower them down,
yeah.
but you don't make people feel that way. You know what I mean?
You
You just
teach
don't do
you
that.
teach them their triggers, I guess, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
If a
But you
person
never
do
want
this,
to
you got the right to do this type.
you never
Yeah,
want to cower them down. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna cower my kids down at all, but you
no,
also not gonna
definitely,
bully motherfuckers either.
definitely,
And you're
definitely.
not gonna hit on people. You're not gonna be no abusive ass motherfucker in a relationship. And if I find out that you're doing that, I'm gonna correct the shit out of you. But just know that if somebody's hitting you and you want to be with them hoes, they're gonna have a motherfucking problem.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot
Because
what movie it was. I can't even quote it right, but I know the dude was asking his son. I think he said, "Are you a lion or are you a sheep or you a wolf?" Or somebody told him basically it had to do with bullying and then doing shit for a reason. Like
for a reason, yeah.
if you just out here just pushing people over doing that type of shit, then and I find out I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't give a fuck what you see me do. But if you taking up for somebody or you taking up for yourself, like if you feel like it was right what you did, then I'm gonna have more understanding when it comes to what I have to do to you. Like
Yeah.
if you feel like you was that disrespectful or that person just made you that, like I'm not saying like a girl called you a bitch and you put nah nigga, nah, we ain't going for that one. But if that same girl came to you and spit in your motherfucking mouth, and your reaction was to slap her, I'ma still tell you that you was wrong, but I'm gonna let you know, hey man, that's what you're supposed to do. But next time, try to go tell the principal. Next time, try. Next time, try, because you can't control what you're gonna do if somebody do something that bad to you.
Yeah.
Even no matter what I learned at home, because like you say, I'm not gonna cower my kids down. I'm gonna teach them right and wrong. So they made that choice. This is the right thing to me, and this is what I'm finna do. So how do I say he wrong if that's what we taught him? Now, if he learned some shit that I did and he doing that shit, is me to blame. I can only blame myself. I'll let you deal with him. And now I gotta really face the music that my shit really been fucking up my kids my whole life. Like I didn't already know that shit.
Yeah. And our mama was a motherfucking booger, period. And now, that we are of age and she couldn't handle all the shit that she did when she was our age. If we was doing all this shit out here, she'd have a goddamn fit.
Oh
But,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it was different back in their days. They could get away with a lot of stuff that we can't get away with now, and that's what she explains to me all the time. Because I tell her all the time, if I was out here like you, shooting motherfuckers up, beating motherfuckers up on every corner,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
but she tell me like that's not the time we're living in now. You cannot do that now
yeah.
because your
I
ass
got my
gonna be.
wild wild west from my mama. My mama though, like man, motherfucker used to think my mama was cool with me when she heard about me fighting on women and shit. Bro, my mama does not. And I'm telling y'all right now, live, my mama is gonna take the woman's side
Mhm.
because she don't condone it. But she also knows she's powerless to really do something because I'm grown. Even at a young age, I can get in trouble for it, but that don't mean I'm gonna stop doing it because
Yeah.
that's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm willing to face the consequences of what I'm doing. So she don't condone it, but she like if she just know like it's some shit you can't just say to me because like I'm just fucked up sometimes. I get it, like,
Yeah.
but that's not to say that she doesn't try to correct me. But just because she can't doesn't mean that she does that doesn't mean that she does condone
Yeah. And us. I mean, we saw domestic violence firsthand.
it. Yeah,
So us growing up, like we could go either route. We can be the abuser or we can be abused. You know what I mean? Like because we that's how we grew up. Like our mama didn't take no shit, nigga. She gonna knock your motherfucking head off and she'll
no,
shoot
that's
something
for sure.
off the top.
That's for sure.
But we have to make the choice on which route to go.
That's real.
So, parents is very important. Your kids watch you. They listen to everything. Whether you think they listening, whether you think they watching, they doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a constant reminder that I have to tell myself every day, especially with having three daughters. Like you can't show them XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Because no, I don't want my kids to be the abused, but they're also not going to be the abuser either. But you also not going to take no shit either.
Yeah. So it's like it's just like you just gotta pray for the best. That's why I guess is why I ain't gonna say I guess that's why it's so important to always input God in everything, bro. Like
Definitely.
what you can't do, He'll make sure it get done. Type shit. Like that's what I know it for a fact. If I would have lived my life according to how my mama raised me, I don't think I ever would have argued with a female. Like you know what I'm saying? But I went my own way. Like and and shit. So that's why I'm able to I mean yeah, it's fucked up,
But
man.
see, it's both ways. Mama got two girls, and so if I
Yeah,
follow mama lead, like I'm knocking my niggas' heads off. You
yeah,
better not
you see
say
what
the
I'm
wrong
saying?
thing. Yeah, I'm knock your head off.
Exactly,
Because mama knock goddamn heads off. Period.
exactly.
So you
That's
have to
why.
choose.
That's
You
why
have
I'm
to
glad
choose.
my. That's why I'm glad Layla and them got a mama like you. That's why I'm glad my kids got the mama they got because I know at times I'm not gonna be no good example because I
Yeah.
still got a lot of shit that I ain't shook off of me. But
Shit. Me
I'm
too.
thankful that if the women around me are strong, until I know I can honestly say that I'm strong. I can honestly say that I'm not right now. I'm stronger than I've been in my whole life, but I ain't
Definitely.
nowhere close to where I should be. So I am thankful for every woman around me. So I do take offense to it, but so that should be the automatic reason why I don't do it. Like, but sometimes I just be like, "Fuck it," I'm pissed off. Like I'm not making excuses, but I'm just letting you know that I ain't pointing the fingers at nobody because I be doing stupid shit. I've been doing it my whole life, but my stupid shit now ain't nowhere close to what my stupid shit used to be. So
Def-
I
elevate.
appreciate women way more now, and I mean, I need to more, but I definitely do more than I ever have. So, that's
Definitely.
why I say,
Elevation is a
man,
motherfucker.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
we just gotta
Definitely.
be careful we act like.
And like you said, making God priority is everything. Because I was just
Most definitely.
reflecting last week, like, God, you gonna let this motherfucker do everything but kill my motherfucking ass until I realize, like, get the fuck away from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have that relationship with God to be able to identify, like, you better get your life together. You know what I'm saying? You better correct this shit because God say warning comes before destruction. So you better get that shit together.
That's facts, man.
Period.
Man, that's facts. Well, shit, I'm about to get up out of here. Shit, Wade and been down there did 3 hours. My shit done blinked like 3 times already. I'm over the limit like a motherfucker. So they gonna make me go back and edit this bullshit or whatever. But it's cool.
Okay. Okay.
But I so appreciate you, man. And yeah, everything is under control. Everything is a fucking k.
Copacetic.
Yeah, Lord. So I will be talking to you soon. I got something to tell you anyway.
Okay.
All right, love you too.
Love you too, Bubba.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up like always, bro. I didn't went long than the motherfucker this time. Same page. I would have a problem with it too. I would have more of a problem with it because I feel like I played a part, but niggas don't be thinking like that during the time, like But I don't know. But you are right, and like I said, I'm just happy to have strong women around me because you know I still be treated like a wolf. But again, bro, I appreciate y'all, my nigga. I hope don't nobody take anything we said the wrong way, and the comments can continue to grow. If you ain't like something I said, that shit, you can blast more. You can hit me, it's just a show. We just trying to keep, so bad. It is what it is, man. But shit, I'm gonna fuck with y'all next week, same time. Fuck with.